Nice. Just kind of live stream. Oh, hey. You need to be changed. There we go. Nice. Okay, let me get the other live stream up because they take forever to get to. Basically. Oh, good stuff. I think that's gonna work. Good enough. Ask your AI questions. We're vibe coding today. Like, oh boy, do we have a lot to vibe code. Yep. Yep. Oh, what's up on YouTube? We're gonna be vibe coding in just a moment. I'm just getting the other live stream up and running, and we are good to go. Nice, very nice. Ooh, let's get this content automation app up and running. Oh, good stuff. Looking at vibe code for all day, so let's vibe code. Just kind of making sure all the settings are good. Okay. Let's content automation app. Let's go to Railway. Set up the server. Spin this puppy up. Check how many HeyGen credits I have, because HeyGen, I need to get more credits. Let's hang out over here. I need more HeyGen credits, especially for the AI avatar. The HeyGen credits are like expensive. Relative, I would say. So, but we've had 4 people like inquire about the AI avatar app today. What's up, One Solve? Good to see you. Yeah, like 4 people are asking about this because no one wants to create content. And so everyone's like, hey, John, how's that content automation app going? That's still a thing? And I'm like, yeah, it's still a thing. It does everything we need. Okay, cool. Okay. Oh, this is a Docker image, which we'll get to the Docker image. You're ready? Try everyone's on Claudbot. Claudbot is just a fad. Claudbot is just to get you to run a very lightweight version of Claude and spend a lot of money in credits, because Claude on the API, how expensive. How expensive. Like, Jesus. Like, Claudebot's great and all, but like, it doesn't make practical sense to like run Claude on like a tiny little MacBook. Like, you need like an AI studio, minimally an AI studio, minimally 64 gigs of RAM. You're not doing that on a little tiny puck. And then you're gonna, what are you gonna do? Text Claude like to get work done? Get out of here. Have you ever texted an employee kind of thing? It's like, I'm a hacker. Nice, Bob. So GenSpark and Manus, GenSpark and Manus are still good. They're like your PhD research guys, basically. Like, they're gonna do everything. The Claudebot type stuff is like for people that want to get into like home server stuff, but it's like you'll run out of use cases. That's the hardest thing, is like Claude's coming out with all these features, but then they're struggling for like use cases. People are like, okay, how does Claudebot make me more money? Cool, you could text it, and like, cool, I could get on Telegram and send them a command to do what? To do content? Like, no, I'm gonna actually sit down on an actual desktop computer and actually get work done, and use a proper web app. Um, Interesting though. That's my 2 cents on Clawbot. That's why people are getting wrecked on the API fees, because they don't realize how expensive Claude is on an API, which, so that's where I'm like, Claudebot is like a weird little fad, little thing that's just gonna come and go. Where the real sauce is vibe coding. The vibe coding, oh yeah, like this app, I would not have been able to automate my whole content without Claude. Like, oh no way. Like, Claude is so good. I have some experience coding, but have made things in 2 hours that would take 2 months before. It feels like a cheat. Welcome to the cheat code. Versus all the people that are like, I don't want to touch AI and AI is the devil and stuff. Meanwhile, you just got 2 months of work done in 2 hours. You're going to be employed versus all the other people that are like, so better straight on Cowork versus Claude. Even Cowork is irrelevant. Claude Cowork is irrelevant because it's the middle between browser Claude and then terminal Claude. Most people like they're never going to get into terminal. It's like way too complex. Like Linux side, like terminal commands like intimidate a lot of people. What people need to hang out more is in VS Code and Claude Code. You could do everything Claude Cowork does plus more inside VS Code and Claude Code. So that's why I mean again, I get the news all the time where like Claude Code is insane. New update, Claude, and it's insane. You could run it on a Mac tower and you're like, "For what? Why? How is this going to make me more money? How is Claude Cowork making more money?" Like all they do in the demos, they're like, "Claude Cowork can organize your desktop." Great. I could waste an hour of my life and do that. How is that going to make me more money? So again, it's a lot of the updates that they're doing and people following it is like, so, and how is it actually turned into business applications? Do you know? Do you know? I think what you're trying to say. Do you need to know to understand all the code in vibe coding? No, you don't need to know coding. You don't need to know all the code. I could not tell you. I'm looking at my content automation app on my desktop. I can't tell you what's in this file. I know maybe the env file, env, which is basically all the API keys. There's a folder in here for prompts, which is just prompts. That's it. And the README file and Claude.md file. Those are the only things I can read in my Claude code. Claude has written over 5,000 lines of code. I have no clue how he's done what he's done. I tell him that it's a bug, he fixes it, I'm happy, and I keep coding and adding more features. And Claude is like, when is this app going to finish? Claude's like, when are you going to ship this? Which is my homework this week because we have 5 people I need to onboard into the content automation app. So we already got like beta users, our first 5 users for our app. And so now I'm working on the onboarding process to make sure the app is reliable, it works for them. We're onboarding our first member on Wednesday for the app, which is going to be exciting. So I'm just going to spin up a new Claude conversation for testing here. And I have Railway. Ooh. We have spent some money on servers, but we haven't really done anything on servers. What's been the activity? You're not exposed. Staging. You're not exposed. Okay, cool. Nice, nice, nice. Do you have code reviews and bug agents? I'm not that advanced. There's so much that Claude Code, like, you get so much more in Terminal with Claude Code than you do in VS Code. I mean, great, you could do VS Code and you could do Terminal in VS Code, but it's not. So Terminal Claude has way more superpowers, way more customizations. You could run sub agents. You could have different parallel agents that are going to do different things and stuff. I have a bug agent in VS Code. Yeah, you can have a bunch of them just doing different tasks simultaneously. Like that's where things get really interesting because you're not gonna. No one codes one app. Everyone when they're coding, you usually are gonna have multiple projects simultaneously running. It's so addicting to like code basically. So, yes, I like Claude, but Cursor is better and faster. Nice. Most likely software developer. Most people are just vibe coders. I'm not a software developer. Software developers love Cursor because Cursor, from what I hear, looks more holistically at your code versus Claude, which is Claude has like a magnifying glass and like tunnel vision, which is the whole thing. I have Git Expert Agent too, just to help me document. Nice. Yeah, the whole documentation. Documentation is actually real funny, or like listen or reading it. So today, hopefully, let me log into HeyGen. This is nice because I could go to a website and it doesn't lag the audio, which is nice. Ran out of HeyGen credits yesterday, so I need to sign in to see if my plan renewed today because your boy burned 100 credits in testing just to get the avatars dialed in looking good. They look so good. Flawless is what I call it. Flawless. Okay, so I'm logged in. Do we have credits? Survey says plan said it renewed. What the heck? Agent Pro. So when do I renew? It says it expired. It went from 1 day left to like expired. Because I have a feeling, which is like really annoying, that my plan renews the max out everything every 2 to 3 days. Yeah. I've hit $200 maxed again in three. You're burning some crazy stuff. The HeyGen demo is buggy. Kinda. There's a lot of tweaking that goes into the HeyGen stuff. And then like maxing out max $200 cloud code every 3 days is insane. Like you have a sweatshop of Claude bots basically. Huh. I can't test HeyGen because I don't get it. It says expired, but I had 1 day left. So my thing is like, when are they going to renew my billing for the HeyGen API? Let me look in my notes. Yeah, overage today was 250. Damn. Which API examples are you using? SDKs or other ones? Open Router, Kai or Key, K-I-E. How do you say it? Is it Kai or Key? I think it's Key. But I say Kai, K-I-E. There's another one that starts with an R that one of the members found today. It's somewhat cheaper depending on the certain models. No, for HeyGen, they have two demos. HeyGen version 4. So that's the one I'm using. They have two demos. The version 4 one. So the photo to avatar is the one we're using. It works really well. Did you know Kling has an AI avatar? I didn't know that. Like, it's kind of cheaper. I haven't tested it, but apparently it does lip sync. It does everything I think HeyGen version 4 does, but it's like cheaper. API. Everything I'm accessing is all API. I'm not touching the browser or logging in. Everything for the whole automation on the back end is completely automated, from writing, B-roll, captions, editing, avatar, all through APIs. There's like 9, 10 APIs for this service. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. There's like 9 or 10 APIs, which is like so crazy. I need to test, and I think I'm going to spin up a new HeyGen account because I don't know if this one's ever going to renew. Can't I just cancel and just create a new one? Cancel. Your remaining plan will stay active until the end of your current billing cycle. Payments will renew. Cancel. Why do you want to cancel? Give me more credits. What was... I have to go through their onboarding process, which is basically improved voice quality would be nice. Very likely I'm gonna come back. Not sure. Let's say cancel. See if you sell me something. Downsell me. Your subscription is cancelable. You're free until your HeyGen creator plan until downgrades into free until the February 11th. Whatever. I don't care about that. But I need the HeyGen API. Bingo. Your plan is canceled. So can I sign up as a new one? Do I have to create a new account? Come on, HeyGen. Let me get out. What are those 9 APIs? I can't say all of them. I'm too lazy right now. They're just a bunch of APIs. Create a new one. That's what I'm thinking right now, is just create a new account just to give me new billing. It really doesn't matter which account. Like, I can just sign up as a new one, which I think I'm going to do. Because they won't let me... HeyGen has like the worst APIs. Like, so annoying. Alright, I'm just going to sign in as another account. This is silly. Log out. Log in as a new API. I have two also, both at Ultra. Wait, Ultra and HeyGen? There's a HeyGen Ultra plan? Really? I'm ultra mode. That's when you know it gets interesting. It's like, oh, you're on the, yeah. Because I see myself as me leaving the pro plan and going to the next one at the rate I'm going. Is like, I'm kind of addicted. Well, I'm going to test out Kling. I think it's Kling 2.6 AI avatar. I think it is. It's in, where they have it? Tech. I'll tell you right now. I heard it in Runware. 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 Have you guys heard of that one? Let me show you guys so you guys can come and hang out for a second. Flip camera. Have you heard of this one? There you go. Kling is clean. Kling is king. Kling is king. King is king. Yeah, there's another API service that they have. I mean, there are some models that are like cheaper depending on what your use case is. Most of what I'm using is like Nano Banana Pro and then VO3 3.1 for the B-roll. I find it's easier, more reliable than like Sora. Sora, the prompting, the policy errors suck. Like, that is like so annoying. Okay, let me sign up for a new HeyGen account. Because like I can't go another day of not testing. Like, I have to finish shipping this tomorrow actually. So we are vibe coding all night. Nano Banana Pro is the best right now. Absolutely. Pro is like it's so good. It's so the cheapest is like at Key or Key. I'm gonna call it Key from now on. Key.ai. It's like 9 cents a pen or 9 cents an image. It's like the cheapest out of all of them. Google, Runware, they're all like 11, 13 cents for like for Nano Banana Pro. GenSpark gives it away free inside GenSpark. Do you have courses on Udemy? That's a good question. No, I don't. My courses are. I'm actually secretly thinking about releasing my Claude Code course on YouTube and just run ads on it. Or not run ads on it, but like just monetize it so it runs ads on it. Because my other Claude video that I posted, YouTube's annoying. It takes like 30 days before a video starts to get traction, which is like so annoying. But now it's getting more traction and YouTube pays. So I think I'm going to release my Claude Code course on YouTube. So look out for that. Follow my YouTube channel. Anne. Nice to meet you, Anne. What do you do? I like to get no bio. Anne, no bio. But yes, Nano Banana Pro, VO3 is good for video. HeyGen for clone. I want to find a replacement for Fish Audio. I'm not happy with Fish Audio because do you write your own APIs or use your own framework from the APIs? Good question. I'll try and look for like a GitHub repo that has some of the API logic. Some of the services are nice. They give you MCPs now, which is real nice. Like the social media scheduling tool gives you like, they have an MCP, which is super interesting. So then you just download the MCP and then you can get access to all the different API commands, which is interesting. So Claude mostly just writes a lot of the frameworks for the different APIs, and then I'll turn them into libraries and then reuse those libraries for different apps because they're pretty standard. Claude really fumbles with like the name of the model, like for whatever image or video sometimes, and he sucks at finding the parameters. I do not trust Claude to find parameters for doing or creating the APIs. He does searches, but I don't think he finds all the information. Like, I don't think he's scraping. So I find it better to scrape the information about the API, give it to Claude, and then he'll write the better API rather than him searching, I've noticed. And I'm like, Claude, like, get your together, Claude. All right, I need another email. Sign up for another HeyGen account. Let's warm this puppy up. Really resource, 30 minutes when we reduce performance. There is no action required. No performance will return once maintenance completes. Oh, they're doing infrastructure. Okay, that doesn't impact me. We're using Railway. We're using Railway to do the shipping. True, that's the best way I know. You're doing some interesting things, Mike. Nice to meet you, Mike. My name is Jonathan. Mike Diamante. That is so cool. I can see you too in your bio. I like your bio. I go to check out people's profiles and be like, what you doing? Because I meet interesting people. It's like so interesting. Because you got to be like, who's going to hang out here and talk about API credit differences between one model and API service versus another, all while vibe coding is like super nerdy stuff. Green says, do you think that AI can take over data analysts? Oh, for sure. For sure. So last week, we did a Claude Code course in the workshop. Actually, no, it was first week. First week, we did a GenSpark course. And we took some data from Kaggle, Kaggle. It's a data scientist repository for just a bunch of if you just want a bunch of data to just practice your data scientist, your data analysis skills. Took some data from there, like sales for like a business, gave it to GenSpark. GenSpark did the whole data analysis, built a dashboard, did all the interpretation, the key takeaways, and all of that. And then if you use it in Claude, you can make it templatable so that whatever your report that you're running, let's say once a week for let's say manager wants to see what's been the sales performance over the last week over week trend. Common ask. And so Claude just will build an app that's templatable that you pipe in the CSV. Or you don't pipe it in, you just upload a CSV file. Just make it a simple button. Kaggle is old data and not great in many cases. If you know another one, I'd be down for another one. That's just the only one I was just going to just grab a bunch of I just needed sales data just to do some different reports because those CSV files GenSpark does great at analyzing, doing dashboards, visualizing. Manus is also good at it too. And then depending on what you're doing, you could build a whole workflow and an app inside Claude Code and VS Code. And then you could just upload. I mean, you could do it in Google AI Studio, technically. You don't need Claude Code for everything. Short, quick, fast stuff. I would MVP. I'll always try to MVP something in Google AI Studio just because it's quick, fast, simple, just to see what does it look, see how far we get. And then if I'm ready to make it a serious app kind of thing, I'll go right into Claude Code and VS Code. And that's my workflow. I'm only on the $100 a month plan for Claude, and I'll hit the limit once a week. I'm barely pushing Claude. I'm not pushing Claude like any have. I'm just a one at a time Claude. I want terminals so that I can run 7 Claudes simultaneously and just give them a task and they can go do their thing. Okay, I am logged into HeyGen, and now let's create a new API key. Yes, upgrade. $99, yes. They're the only ones that's $100 for you have to pay the subscription, which is it's not pay per usage, which is annoying. Green says, thank you. You're very welcome. Please ask your AI questions. I don't gatekeep, as you can see. Cloud agents, I haven't gotten into cloud agents. Claude has so much superpowers underneath. There's I haven't gotten deeper, but there's webhooks, there's rules, there's skills, there's some of the other ones. There's some other ones I forgot. Hooks. It's very interesting to see. They're just folders and subfolders of MD files of prompts of rules for different subroutines, basically. It's interesting to see. I'm just happy Claude exists because Claude is this. I'm getting ready to ship an app this week. It's not a software as a service. I did that decision. Do I go SaaS? Do you go license? The numbers just didn't make sense for me to do SaaS for this starting off because it's an MVP. I don't know how the first 50 or 100 users are gonna use it. I just need to get it in their hands as quickly as possible. Virtual debit card. There we go. And that's what this week is getting the MVP, which it works. It works really well. And so I just want to do some testing because I added another API. I know, more APIs. It's just so easy. It was just find the API service that does what you need and just give it a Claude. Easy. It's the skin enhancer. I'm super curious about that because the HeyGen looks great. Not gonna lie, great. And it's using Nano Banana Pro. So cloning myself, great. But I want to put one extra step in between and have it run it through an API that does the skin enhancer. So, like, fixes the hair, fine detail on the skin. That's going to just take it that last little 5% uncanny valley, which is great. I still have to replace, I'm not happy with Fish Audio for the voice. So, we'll see. Minimax, I think, released a new one. And then I wasn't happy with 11 Labs. I don't know if I want to go back to 11 Labs, but we'll see if we can fix that bug today. I want to learn AI. Where do I go to start and how do I start? Go to my profile, click on my profile link, go to my website. At my website, go to the upper right-hand corner of the navigation bar and go click that drop down and choose Academy. Academy is where I have 30 courses on AI. We're actually this week we're in week 5 of a 6-week AI accelerator program inside the community. This week we're mastering all the things Google related. Gemini, Nano Banana, VO3. I think it's like Opus is like one of their automation tools, and then another one is Gems, anti-gravity. We're gonna get into Google AI Studio. Those are the main ones. That's basically it. So like almost 7 features. And so that's going to be this week inside the community. Last week we did build your AI avatar Claude Code workshop where I gave you an MVP, a very lean version of my content automation app, enough to make you dangerous with like put in a script and it'll spit out your avatar talking. And it's like pretty simple, but it teaches you API credits. It teaches you hooking up different APIs to do different things. So let me subscribe. I'm excited. But yeah, join the AI community. It's only $97 a month. You can cancel anytime. You get access to me. I literally got on a call today with a member and for an hour helped troubleshoot his Google Ads. So he's running Google Ads. I've been coaching him. I gave him a bunch of old courses that I had. And so he's built his own Google Ad. He's doing it to go high level. And so I got on the call today with him and just because he's a member in the community. So my goal is to make sure my members technically have all the skills that they need to keep their business running. So that basically, if you want to think of it like Geek Squad, or if you go to like Apple, the Genius Bar, that's basically me, but AI version for my community. So that's there. And then we're selling the content automation app, totally separate, 2 separate things. There's the Academy weekly training courses, and then this from the skills that you learn there is what feeds into the next product, which is the content automation app, because everyone wants their content automated and no one wants to get on camera, and their AI avatars now are so good that yep, the whole thing can be automated. And some people automate to a degree, but I want full automation. I don't want to come up with the idea. I don't want to edit. I don't want to record. I don't want to publish. I want the entire process, 3 buttons. Press 3 buttons, content pops out. Press them again, more content comes out. I don't have to think. I could just boop, boop, publish, boop, boop, publish, boop, boop, publish. And that's going to be all of January. So we already had the content automation app working for the last 2 weeks. He's already saved me from posting, what is 4 times 14? So he saved me from posting 56 videos, plus if we take that, that's 56 hours back in my life. If we do an hourly rate, that just saved me $5,000. So within the last 2 weeks, it saved me $5,000 from actually producing content. Send prompts to VO3. Yes, all the prompts are like packaged, custom built, or basically the interesting thing, it writes the prompts based on the content. So the content that comes in, it reads it and then uses that to write the prompts for the script, B-roll. That's pretty much it. And then all the captions per channel, because every social media channel is a little bit different. So that is there too. Tell ya, it's gonna be a great year. We've got all the skills and tools of AI. We're already applying them. VO3 just faces, yeah, it's the continuity. I haven't found one that like keeps really good continuity when it comes to the video models. Clean Motion is probably the closest, I would say, of like a video model that would keep like the aspects of your face from like warping or becoming a different character at the end of the 8 seconds, let's say. Are there AI videos proven to create conversions? Yes, because depending on the content strategy. Hi, Monica. We'll talk in a moment, Monica. Yes, depending on the content strategy. Your content, just publishing, does is irrelevant. You need to have your scripts hit top of funnel, middle of funnel, and bottom of funnel. I'm going to talk about Claude in a moment. And then that's the main thing is like those will turn into conversions. But you actually need long form content. That's conversions. That what converts into sales. Your short form content doesn't convert into sales. It just attracts and then basically it just attracts your ideal client. But to nurture to convert, you need long form content, webinars, live streams, podcasts, YouTube videos. You have the consumer has to consume 7 hours of content before they know who you are, like you enough to be like, I sit down, have a beer with that guy. He's pretty chill. He's pretty interesting, and trust you enough to say, you know what, I'm struggling with this problem. If I give you money, I know you can help me with this problem and make it go away. So to know, like, and trust, because you've proven your expertise through your content, through your live streams, through giving value. So lack of conversions comes down to long form content. Ryan says, Claudebot, your thoughts? Fad, irrelevant, waste of time. Move on to Claude and VS Code and go build a real app with Claude. Claudebot is going to come and fade, just like Cowork is going to come and fade. These are just little things that aren't going to help you make more money at the end of the day. Like, how can you make money with AI? And Claudebots is not going to make you money with AI. It's going to burn all your credits because you're using Claude through the API, and he is stupidly expensive out of all the models. Like, Claude is the worst model to choose for whatever your service is because he's so expensive. Like, so expensive, unless you're doing like serious software development, like what I'm doing here, like, and I'm vibe coding. That's Claude's best suit. That's what you use. What, Sonnet, I think it is. Haiku's cheaper for like writing and stuff. But like even the bot, like Claudebot, you need to run Claude on like an AI studio with like 64 gigs of RAM minimally before you start playing with any of the fun stuff, or you're just burning API credits right now. Qwen, open source Qwen. I mean, you can get a ton of mod. See, the thing is, like, you just go to Open Router and just go pay for a cheaper API. Gemini 3 Lite, not the Pro version, but the Lite version, stupidly cheap, like 0.0001 or something like that for like, it's like so cheap. Qwen's great. Like, you just test them. It just depends on how complex is the task that you're giving it. Like most of my stuff is just like read this and write in my brand voice. Doesn't really take that much of a sophisticated model. Sonnet and 5.2 Codex are high and close firms. I didn't like Codex. He had too many bugs. That's why I moved from Codex to Claude, because Claude would fix the bugs. No, Claude's not perfect. Claude will go down a tunnel and then it'll be a dead end, and then he'll still keep walking forward like he's going to figure it out. It's like, no, Claude, we need to choose a different term. So Claude has his faults too. I tried Claudebot on Docker, such a fail. Yeah, like all the Claudebot's just a fad. I mean, you can't. What they're trying to do is trying to get Claude to run on a very small light machine. The problem is you're trying to get a tank and you're trying to fit it in a garage. And it's like, why do you need a tank first off for what tasks? And then the form factor of like when you start getting into private LLM models that are offline, your own RAG type stuff, that stuff you need like an AI studio, you need a terabyte hard drive, you need 64 gigs of RAM minimally, like 128 would be minimally for RAM. Like all that is that's where you start really playing with like, and then you just hook up different, I mean, you could do the same thing, just hook up, I think it's Open Router or something like that. It's the kangaroo version of Manus. I know it's the weirdest thing. There's that one that's open source. He's like an open source Manus. I think his name is Router or something like that. Then you can just hook up the APIs. Yeah, if you go to Open Router, I mean, DeepSeek's cheap. It just always depends. What task are you giving it to them and how complex? Like most of my content automation machine, all the writing is Claude Haiku for if it's script writing or for the captions because it writes really good. Then Actually, I think no, we're using Haiku for the reading and writing of it, and it's doing good. We may have some little caption stuff that's like a Gemini Lite is like super cheap for like writing the prompts. All the prompts are written using Gemini Lite. It's just quick, fast, super easy. Open source for CloudBot is insane. New Quen model is extremely good and came out today. Quen's crushing it. Quen is just great. Um, CloudBot just makes API memory possible for personalization. Yeah, it's interesting. It's like, what are you building on your cloud? Everyone wants Jarvis. Like, how do you get Jarvis on your computer? Like, that's like a AI Studio minimal. Your newer videos on LinkedIn look so good. I made it. Oh, they're gonna get better. That's the crazy thing. That so for my experimentation for what you guys have seen my content because it's cool posting it. I like even posting my crappy stuff because I like to see the progression. I like documenting the progression and then going back like 3 months, 6 months, and like look at the quality 3 months, six months ago, and now where is it today? I really like the new one. So the new one, I wanted to try and figure out. Okay, so we got the cost down to like $1.30 per video, which was AI avatar with just the head, and then B-roll with captions. That's like the cheapest. You could go cheaper with like removing Heijen and just do voice and B-roll, and technically it'll be like $1 cheap or like $1 ish. You're only saving like 30 cents. If I wanted to see what's the minimum I could get to, but expensive, but still like what's the highest quality I could get for the most affordable rate? That's the next evolution that I was testing. So that was the last week. So this week, if you look at my content, you'll start seeing the new version of the avatar, and he has body movement and like head movement and like no glitchy, and he like move terrifying, terrifying, like absolutely terrifying that like that was so easy to create. Then it's going to get better. Yeah, it's going to get. So what I'm working on right now, that's why I had to buy another $100 for API fees for like HeyGen. I had it. There's close to 10 API services for this whole automation app, basically. I added another API service that does skin enhancement. So when the video gets rendered, it's using Nano Banana, which is 1K quality and it looks good. But then I have it run it now after the image of me gets generated. Then it will generate. It will run it through the enhancer, so it'll enhance the pores, the skin, and all of that. It only costs like 2 cents. Like it costs 2 pennies to improve the for the API fee to enhance the skin. So I was like, all right, whatever. So that's I haven't tested that. I haven't gone through that. I ran out of credits, so that's why I'm gonna test today. And then what I wanted, so that's gonna make the quality even better. And then right now, I'm just not happy with the voice. Fish Audio, there's so many like technical bugs that you just don't they just don't tell you in the brochure. They make the thing like work sound nice enough, but when you start doing like production large volumes and start ripping through like the APIs, there's a lot of little like bugs and we'll call them artifacts. Voice has this weird thing where when it starts the voice, it has to ramp up. There's a ramp up period when it starts your voice narration, and it starts to garble in the first 2 seconds or first second, which is like super annoying. And the background behind the avatars looks better too. Oh, the gangster thing, based on the script, whatever the topic is, it will generate a different background and put me in it. And it will do 3 different scenes, and then it writes the prompts, generates the images. AI will enhance the skin, then runs it through HeyGen, and then it stitches together. So that whole thing, because I wanted to see like how good quality can you get where it's just like this, just talking head, no B-roll, just talking head, just like straight face. Like how good quality can you get to that? So we're almost there. Like that's terrifying. The audio was fine at least for one that's all. It's the little tweaks. We're for where it is right now is already the goat. Like there's nothing on the market that where you can just pay $3, get AI avatar in 10 minutes. You could clone yourself. You could clone anyone, terrifying anyone. You don't need any of the front end accounts to like log in. Everything's completely automated. So it is very, very interesting that, ooh, I have 100 credits. Now How do you get the API key? Oh, API token. Activate. There's my key. Okay, cool. I got a new API key. Sweet. It's like what was it, Napoleon Dynamite, where he's like, sweet, nice. I know that it's gonna get so much better too. The more like this, where it is right now, is like very terrifyingly good for like $3. No, it technically costs like $4 right now. Technically, it's like $4 to do the premium model. $1.30 for like the, I'll call it the budget model, or budget output. Like there's just two. What I foresee when the way I'm setting it up, the system will be able to generate different templates. So whatever viral template that comes out for the month or something, I could template it so that you can generate that content consistently. That same format, that same layout, that same whatever. We have all the assets to like mix and match kind of thing. And it's really interesting. It's like super fun. Okay, we need to get rid of this HeyGen API key. Paste this one, save. So now it's updated in my env file. Next, we need to go to our Railway server. Coachy, hope you're having a blessed day. I saw Coach Zhao Zhao yesterday. Sending lots of love, lots of blessings. So Runway is the app that we're using to deploy the code to the web so it doesn't run on your computer. And Ved, you're on YouTube. You're asking, what are we teaching right now? AI coding? Right now, we're just kind of going through the workflow to upgrade our AI avatar clone bot. So right now, I have to go into Railway. In their variables, find the HeyGen key and just edit that. Save. Redeploy. Because I think I'm going to just clone this and just push this to production. AI Washila, good to see you. What are some of the other things? Yeah, this is just exciting. So this week we're learning Google AI Studio or all of Google suite of products in the community. Gems, hola, Gems, Anti-Gravity, AI Studio, Nano Banana Pro, VO3, how to hook up an API key. Did you finish the course? Which one? Because right now we're in week 5 of week 6 of the AI Accelerator. So I still haven't edited all the content, at least from last week. I have to edit those. Monica's like, what? Which part? Oh, Monica, by the way, I got off TikTok Studio. People are getting what I call the white screen of death. Think of the blue screen of death, like from Mac or from Windows. How dare I say Mac? Sorry, Windows. If you live stream on YouTube AI Studio or TikTok Studio, sorry, my brain's like, you're recording them for the last week has been a nightmare. The last 2 weeks has been a nightmare of like trying to like live stream. The app, like you'll get a little pop-up that says like, are you still recording? I was like, yeah, I'm still here. Like Netflix warning you, are you still watching? Like, yeah. And then we swipe. Then it blanks out your screen white. You're still live streaming, but you can no longer see what you're live streaming. I saw it today happen to I don't know his full name. He's the Fireship. I think he's on TikTok. He teaches AI. He's really dope. He was live streaming today, and I popped in his live stream, and same thing happened. He's like, "Oh yeah, TikTok, I'm still here," because he's doing it through TikTok Studio. And then as soon as he gets it, he goes, "What happened? Are you guys there?" And he got the white screen of death, and I was like, I know what happened. It's the whole platform is just the AI Accelerator is it's a 6-week program. Is it 6 weeks now? Yeah, 6 weeks. Is basically we started January with the curriculum to basically go through what are the 6 tools of AI tools to master. We did week 1, which is GenSpark. That's in the community. Week 2, we did Claude Code. We did Python, programming with Claude, building a website with Claude Code, VS Code to set it up. And then week 3, which was last week, we did the TikTok. That's where all the gossip is for the bugs. TikTok is so. Also, back to Monica. I had to switch back to the mobile phone. It's just whatever. It works. I can't show you my screen, which makes me sad. But we'll figure that out later. Yeah, vids are not being pushed out. Stories are not being seen. Yeah, my vids, my two AI videos, nothing, no views, nothing. TikTok is just like no, like not want to play, and it's like I'm going to YouTube. I don't know about you guys, but I'm moving to YouTube for 2026. Like, I'm going to abandon ship for this. I'm live streaming right now, so um, that's what, I keep getting error messages and I'm offline and need internet. Okay, it's not just yeah, it's everywhere. Everyone's getting bugs. The views are bad. When you live stream, it's a ghost town. I'll live stream on any like restreaming platform or even through TikTok Studio is buggy, crashes, lags, like horrible experience for the end user. I have to follow. Yeah, everyone follow me on YouTube. YouTube pays. Like that's why I was looking at my Claude course. Um, released a 5 minute video on Claude of like introduction. It's on my YouTube channel. It took 30 days to get like traction to start, but now that it has traction, in 30 days it's already brought 30 followers. It made $34. Um, and see, the interesting thing, Claude Code right now is early. It doesn't have much competition, which is interesting, like vidIQ. Thing is engagement, though, on YT. Yeah, it's hard to like convert from YT YouTube over to. It's not like TikTok where you can just live stream and be like, join my bio, link in bio, and hang out. Um, it's a little different. Digital Marketee. It's a dope name. J Monk, welcome back. Did you check out PJ Aces? JMock, you need to download or sign up for PJ Ace's newsletter so you can stay up to date with AI video. This week is going to be Google. Oh yeah, next week is going to be like go high level funnels, Google ads, Facebook ads, Instagram ads. I think I'll divorce ChatGPT and switch over to Cloud Code. Oh yeah. I have no need for ChatGPT. Like cancel. Like minimally GenSpark for sure. Second to that, Claude. And they're very interesting. They're like brother sister. They don't agree. So I'll pose a question to Claude and GenSpark, and they won't agree. They'll both come out with two very different perspectives, and I love that. And then I'll take their perspectives and give them to each other and say debate, and then they'll debate each other's, and then I get a really good synthesis answer. So if you had to spend like, I would go all of 2026, GenSpark for sure, Claude Code. Everything else is like vibe coded. Like everything else is just build your own wrapper. Build your own wrapper for ChatGPT. What's up, Christian? AI. Christian is now an AI data analyst, is it now, or data? I mean, I'm gonna call you a data scientist at this point. But congrats on the new promotion. I know you're crushing it. I definitely got to catch up. I know you're doing big things, big moving. I'm gonna get rid of Perplexity too. Yeah, same with Perplexity. It's like Perplexity. GenSpark does great for searching the web. Claude, I don't trust Claude for searching the web. He glances at articles. He doesn't read all the articles, and I'm like, I don't know. I don't trust him for search. 200K seller, easy. But the skill sets for you, Christian. Got an interview this week for a director of AI strategy. Oh, that's gangster. That is gangster, Christian. You deserve it. If anything, I'd be looking at the 200. I'd be like, they're underpaying you. Like, you deserve so much more. Because you got so much value. So much value. Especially with how things are going. It's very interesting that, like, now everyone is like, oh, you have to play the AI game, which is fun. It's like, no matter where you go, you got, like, jobs are making AI requirement to be AI. Is it? They say AI first. I've heard AI literate. I've also heard of AI. What was the other one? Like fundamentals or foundational skills, something like that. He builds awesome stuff and listens to great music. I need his playlist. Aww, Julius Caesar. Off with his head. No. Yeah, jobs now are like AI literacy is a thing. I'm coaching one client in my consulting program, and she's looking for jobs right now. My job is right now is to get her AI skilled for her next promotion. So all the jobs are like requiring of like, can you speak AI? What have you built? more than just ChatGPT. It's like, because what companies are doing now, they're pushing employees to like upskill in like vibe coding tools like Claude and stuff like that, and then they're asking the employees to like do product development, like basically like go solve problems in the company using your new skills, which is very interesting. Who did I hear it? Yeah, that was something very interesting. We're doing that right now. That's the trend because like one, you could everyone in the company could like learning how to vibe code, mandatory. Mandatory. It is such a cheat code. Like the guy he just scrolled up, he was earlier, he's like, I just started vibe coding and I got 2 months of work done in 2 hours. Is this cheating? And I'm like, yes, keep going, cheat more. Like, don't stop cheating. Like is like versus what? Doing things manually again? Like, nah. I introduced AI to an attorney the other day, and she was like, oh, "Do you know how long it takes me to write emails?" And I'm like, and then we show their Chat GPT and how to do custom GPTs and prompt it with stuff like that. And now she's like having Chat GPT like write all the emails and stuff like that. And she's like, it's saving me so much time. Employees will have company knowledge and coding 10x. I foresee more, which will be very interesting. Like each department will have their own private LLM like server for that just department so that everyone can just like port in, upload their knowledge files, get a private LLM in there, and then just chat away, brainstorm, do work and stuff like that. That's what I foresee. And then the LLM is going to be the project manager for the whole team. Like it's a natural evolution that there's no need for humans to do project management, which is like scary. That's terrifying. I have a couple PM people that are like, how do I use AI for project management? It's like, yo, project management doesn't need like with AI now is interesting. And then hey, Dreamspace AI, what do you do? Welcome to the chat. Look at your profile, choose dream art. I want to get it. There's some dope AI art stuff. However, OpenAI AI and others are getting subpoenaed. Some cases from the Southern District of New York. Oh yeah, here's the biggest red flag for everyone. You thought your browser history could be incriminating evidence? Your chat history across any of the LLMs is an attorney's wet dream. That sounded bad, but because I was on here and I was listening to a TikTok attorney, and she was on here going, "Do you know how easy it is? I could just subpoena all my divorced client." It probably was that same video you saw because it was the divorce one. It was that lady, and she was talking about all her clients have like or in divorce cases, and she's like, why don't I just subpoena the spouse's ChatGPT history, and then they find stuff like how to hide money out of state, how to not pay child support. It's pretty scandalous now. It's like, so be careful what you type into LLMs. It will come. It is there forever and ever and ever. As Sandlot said, it's there forever. If you know Sandlot, throw Sandlot in the chat. The cases I was looking at pertaining to patent violations, and New York Times was filing a lawsuit against that, against OpenAI. It's going to get spicy. Greetings from Puerto Rico. I want to go to Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico, if I could pronounce it right. Habla español. Yo hablo poquito español para más practicar todo la día. I'm just going to say that 14 times a day, so it sounds like I know what I'm saying, but I can't say anything outside of that. Yeah, Puerto Rico is beautiful. You actually have fruits on trees that don't look like what we have in the grocery store. Like your bananas don't look like our bananas because our bananas are fake. Anyways, side quest. Kingfisher. Do you cover actual AI implementation for business solutions in the accelerator program? Yeah, it's all business situations. It's all, here's how to use chat. Not ChatGPT. Let's say GenSpark, because we kicked ChatGPT for the curriculum and started. Students were mad. Students were like, "Why aren't we learning ChatGPT?" And I'm like, "We're learning GenSpark," and they're like, "I've never heard of GenSpark." And as soon as they play with GenSpark, they're like, "ChatGPT lies a lot. I like GenSpark. He gives me better answers." And it's like, Okay. So we did GenSpark all this week. So all the implementations is like my first vibe coding project. I teach you how to vibe code with Python tools, which is important because you need to learn how to convert PDF files into Markdown files so that you can put 10 times more information in your knowledge hubs. If you're uploading files to like ChatGPT, GenSpark folders or stuff like that, and you're like memory limit, stuff like that will really help. And then I teach you how to automate your content, which I'm working on my app right now. Con carne fritas. Ooh, you're hungry. Avocados, mango, lemon, very good. Espanol is bien. I say muy malo, pero I won't starve if I go to like Puerto Rico or like Mexico. I won't starve. Like I can find the bathroom. I can find the library. I can order burritos all day. Cerveza. I'm good. Simple things. Simple things. So we have our new AI app. We got our new API keys, and now I can show you guys what you guys have been waiting for on YT is like, yo, where's the sauce? Okay, so we're gonna run a test. Oh shoot. Interesting. I totally forgot that I completely vibe coded a completely new interface last night. I was feeling bored and I told Claude redo the whole interface, and wow, there's a lot of interesting things. Let me just bring you guys along for a second here. Come here. So you guys can see this. See this sauce. So this is the content automation app. There you go. I changed the layout though, which is like super interesting. So it does the script, the voice, the avatar, the B-roll, the editing, and publishing all in one go. You press a button. Apparently, I haven't done any videos today. I've got 2 processing. I need to update. 4 have been scheduled. Ooh, I love the calendar. Oh, fancy. Oh, look, we've been publishing. The first videos. So cute. Back to AI. Welcome to Puerto Rico. Whenever I'll teach it. I want to teach AI in Puerto Rico. That would be so gangster. We can make it happen. Okay, what else do we have here? Okay, that's the profile. That's the settings. That's a quick start guide. I gave you guys a quick start guide so you guys can see. What's this little rocket? Oh, this is the wizard. The wizard basically goes through the entire onboarding process. You got to set your API keys up, fill out your business profile, get your avatar clone, get a headshot, clone your voice, what's your posting schedule, what platforms you want to post on, and a license from me to use the said software. So it's a nice little onboarding widget. It takes like 10 minutes to kind of go through. So the publishing on your calendar automates the posting? Yes. So technically, what it does, actually, hold on. Let me show you something cool.
Here's my response. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, just say yeah.
It says, I talked to my son. He plans to stop. Okay.
Not right now.
I'm sorry. Oh, I
Thank
didn't
you.
hear. Oh, God,
Thank
I'm
you.
sorry. I thought you were off.
So what it looks at is over here in the settings is it allows you to set your publishing schedule. So how often do you want to publish? Once a day? Twice a day? 3 times a day? How about 4 times a day? What times? So these are your posting slots. And the cool thing is it automatically will figure out when you go to post. Like if I go down here and if I click schedule for any of these, it will automatically find the next available time slot and then just slot that in and schedule. And then it goes that. Will it pull pain points from Reddit, Quora, and answer the public? Yes, but not this version. The future versions are going to have a news generator, so it'll automatically pull trending news. All that stuff from Reddit, Quora, and answer the public. All that stuff. So technically, you don't need to because you have your business profile. The business profile has 20 questions related to who's your business, what's your avatar, what's the pain point, what's the solution, what are the objections, and so forth. So technically you don't need to do that, You just need to fill out your profile so that it would generate content specific to whatever your niche is. But you could pipe in any content like that. Like you could find articles and stuff. The future one will do that. The old version used to scrape content, but we made it simple for testing. But yes, short answer. But based on the feedback of the users, most likely we'll add any features that the users want. Okay, so let's actually test it out, really. Ooh, look at this.
Did you know Apple just made a shocking move that changes everything about AI? Most people miss this, but Apple quietly partnered with Google to completely rebuild Siri using Gemini models. I've been tracking Apple's AI strategy for months, and this is massive. They're basically admitting their first AI attempt flopped. Here's what's coming. Siri will finally understand context, have real conversations, and work through typing or voice. Plus, Apple's developing an AI wearable pen with cameras and wireless charging by 2027. Follow for more AI updates you won't see anywhere else.
That is, and it's going to get better. The quality is even going to go up. This is like every week it gets insane. Like the challenge was I wanted to put me in 3 different locations talking about one script, and then stitch them all together. So it will do like you with any outfit. This is what I love is the body movements. Oh wait, that's one
Did you
video.
know Apple just made
Hold on, so that video is good. That video is already scheduled. It cost roughly, I gotta still run it a couple times to just double check, but these high quality versions where you got body movement are like $4 each. It's gonna go up because I'm gonna do the AI enhancer, so roughly $4. Yes, this is HeyGen that's doing that. Let's take a look at another one.
Are you losing clients to competitors who post 10 times more than you? Here's what I discovered after helping hundreds of coaches and consultants. Most service providers spend over 10 hours weekly creating content and still get crickets. Meanwhile, their competitors are posting daily and stealing clients. The secret, they're not actually creating all that content themselves.
Right?
Smart business owners use AI automation to publish 4 videos daily while focusing on their actual business. Save this if you're tired of watching competitors win because they show up more consistently than you do.
I didn't have to get on camera. I didn't have to read a script. I didn't have to do anything. Nothing. I just pressed 3 buttons. 3 buttons. All right, so that one's already published. Okay, so this is some of the old stuff. I don't want to do, I did the numbers. It doesn't make sense to do this as a SaaS. By software as a service means you guys get the software subscription and then even like token usage as well too, for example. And I make a markup on the API fees. So basically, instead of paying $3 a video, because that's the base cost, let's say $4. Let's say $4 hard cost. Like I would have to put a 3x markup on that, and I don't want to do that to you because then it doesn't make sense. You're going to be doing like $12 a video. Like it's still cheaper and it's nicer for the markup per se, but for the first MVP, I'm doing a licensing model. The licensing model means you get access to the software, and then oh, I can't get the license. Well, actually, I could get it from here. You guys get access to the software, and then you purchase a licensing key for me. And then I give you a special code, which unlocks the software, and then it's unlimited. You could post as many times as you want, as often as you want, and then you hook up your own API keys. That way, you're paying just for the API fee cost and no extra markup. So starting off, but there's a trade-off for that too. The trade-off is there's a 45-minute setup period to get the API keys. It's not hard. You're just signing up for an account, clicking a button, get a piece of code, an API key, and then pasting it basically. And you're doing that 10 times. So in the future, I will make it a SaaS, but for right now, it's going to be a licensing model because that's going to bring in capital that I need to fund the SaaS. Because here's actually something interesting, super interesting. If you're into like the business economics of it are very interesting. With the business economics, it doesn't make sense. Like SaaS is like low ticket, and if you're starting a business, do not start low ticket as a business. It's the worst thing that you could do. You don't have margins to like scale or invest in infrastructure or talent or just scaling operations. So if you're doing a SaaS product like your software, because you're going to vibe code something valuable, everyone here, all of you are going to vibe code something super valuable that's way better than a custom GPT that does a button and does some fast process in your business. A tools are like everyone's going to vibe code their own tools at this point. So dropping the cost, like in business and in marketing, you never want to be the cheapest. There's no winner to being the second place and the cheapest of like a business or service. Like it makes like I can't be the wall in SaaS. If you look at all of it, like take HeyGens, any of the APIs, I'm one API service like getting flooded. Like if someone just undercuts, if I make a video for $4 and someone makes an API combination that's cheaper, they could undercut me, and it makes no sense to because you're playing with $4. There's no margin. There's no margin on SaaS. So that's so. And I had this whole debate with Claude, and I'm sharing this because you're going to vibe code a cool tool, doesn't exist. It's going to save you 10 hours a week. You're going to give it to your friends. It's super valuable. They're like, hey, they're going to start bugging you and asking for it. And you're like, okay, this, like everyone this week has came to me and like, hey, John, do you have that Avatar software? One wants to use it to impress the CEO, and then another one wants to use it to do his startup, but he needs faceless, and then other ones are marketing agencies and will save them a ton of time. So you're going to build a solution, and right now I didn't realize it's been like a month to get to from MVP to like ready for users to like start using reliably. I'm still in that stage. I'm still in the stage of making sure the software is reliable, that I could give it to any person, and if they go through the onboarding process, they could get set up. There's still a lot of little like tweaks. It's not super beginner friendly. You have to be somewhat, very slightly technical in some way. So it's like my mom, she's not gonna be able to use the software, but we're gonna get it to that stage. And so that's why I think more of whatever software that you build, do high ticket with white glove implementation service as part of the package. Then you're more valuable because you're going to actually walk them through the onboarding process and give them white glove treatment. White glove treatment they'll never get from any SaaS product. Like you'll never, unless like go high level, like when you buy a SaaS product, you're not going to immediately get onto an onboarding call and then have them walking through everything. Like you're going to be a number in a SaaS number. Yeah. So it's what Elon Musk did for Tesla. The first Tesla car was the Roadster, and the Roadster was a high ticket, high performance car for a very exclusive market. It wasn't for the mass. It was like $200K for like the whole like the Tesla car, the Roadster I think it was. Then he came out with, I think it was Model X or Y, what I don't know the different ones, but he came out with a more economical one. So he moved to scale at the second stage. Once he used the capital and the revenue from the first product, tailoring to a small market at a high ticket price, that gave him the capital that then he could reinvest, and then you go more scale. Then you go up the how to say, like up the funnel basically. So that was interesting. So because everyone wants to vibe code and then they're like, oh, let's do a SaaS. And I'm like, that's a horrible idea. Like, it's cheaper than courses. Like, you'll make more money selling a course, actually, because courses average at $50. So you record a 1 or 4 hour course and then you can sell that for $50. Everything after that is margin. With SaaS, infrastructure costs suck. Like, I would have to be on the hook for API fees, markups, costs, and if it goes rogue, you never know that someone could come in and just or abuse the API key or something, like just burn a ton of credit. I know a ton of people have shut down their apps because of token abuse, basically. It's a thing. And so that's why I looked at this and I'm like, there's 10 APIs in this app. It works great. What it outputs is bar none. There's nothing on the market that does AI content, full automation like this. Realistic avatar generated in 10 minutes, and everything from idea to publish, all automated. So with that, if I were to do it as a service and managing 10 different APIs and then start scaling, that's enough. That already take 100 users and 10 API keys, and already I see a lot of bad things happening. Me on the phone going, what is this bill for this server? Why is this server bill so expensive? And I'm like, oh, because you're using my server, my right. So that's why the way I'm doing the software is like old school. It's like you're getting the software like it's not on a disk, you're downloading it. But once you have the software, you just unlock it with the license key and you're done. Like what we used to do before SaaS was a thing. Like this is what we used to do. We used to run the software on our own computer. Except you're going to run it in Railway. So technically it doesn't matter what computer you have, which is super nice. So do you have a date you want to launch? Technically today, I'm officially launching. I already signed up the first beta test user. I already have one user we've been testing since the last week. He's been great to like patience as I'm like getting this thing just to ship so he can start using it. And then I'm doing David Camacho on Wednesday, setting up his avatar system because he wants to use it to impress the CEO who hates doing content and wants to only do organic content as their marketing strategy. They don't want to do ads, they don't want to do SEO, they don't want to do email, they just want to blow up their organic content. So naturally, who has the content automation app? What's up, smart moms? When you put when you put the movement in the body, you gave it to it there, and I wanted to see like how much does that cost, because it's technically a 2,000% increased in cost to get the body movement. So it's like do you want to pay anything in life? If you want that extra feature, it's 2,000% more expensive. It's technically 2,100% more expensive than the other. That's why we did the face only, because it's like economical. It's only face. I needed to get it so it's budget friendly, so it doesn't burn your budget. So people could get at least 4 video posts a day, and it only costs like $1.33 per video, give or take. Then there's the premium format or output, and that's what you see with the body movements. That I wanted to see, like, because there's people who are like, that's not fake. The body's not moving. I can see the head just moving. That's AI. And I'm like, yeah, but I get it. But I'm like, okay, fine. How can I get them bought in? And so that's why I looked at the HeyGen or Avatar or HeyGen, and then looking at like, okay, what is the premium version of their API and like how much does that cost? Because it's different than when you run the numbers through their documentation. HeyGen will continue to improve a year from now. And this is, I know for like, even this month, Qwen. This month, Qwen dropped an 11 Labs open source alternative that does voice cloning. So Fish Audio, irrelevant. 11 Labs, irrelevant. Now there's an open source one from, I think it's Qwen, that does great voice cloning. I'm gonna look at that, which is, that's one. So what HeyGen is today, and then the interesting thing is, I was mentioning too, hi Kochi, that Kling has an AI avatar, just like HeyGen does. Thank you so much. I appreciate the ours. Hope you're having a blessed day, Kochi. And it's interesting because it's cheaper than HeyGen. It does lip sync. It does movements. To the quality, I don't know. I just have to test it. It's just a different API. The API is called Runway.ai. I think it is. Hi, Missy Kochi. Hope you're having a blessed day. Custom GPT Queen. I still think of your song, honestly. Every time I look at Suno, I'm like, nah, I'm waiting for Kochi to drop another album. Like, where's this summer's album, Kochi? I want this summer's anthem. Like, your tracks, like, that was 2024 bangers. Now, 2025, like, I'm excited for your next release. Oh, I'm patient. I'll wait. His music's good. I got play with Suno tonight because I have I forgot that I had the subscription, and it came up and I was like, thanks for your renewal, and I was like, shoot, I forgot I subscribed. And so I was like, well, I guess I gotta make some songs tonight or something, which will be fun. to kind of test out. So let me put something in the oven. When I say that, I mean put a piece of content, and I'll show you guys the process too, so that you guys can see the process, how this app works. Okay, cool. Welcome to my app. Sorry for the shaky hands. I'll try not to shake too much. Say hi to YouTube. That's YouTube. Hi, YouTube. And then there's YouTube. YouTube's actually there. There's YouTube. See, YouTube, you can see the whole screen. That's why I live stream right there. But then there's not many people. There's more people on TikTok. So hi, YouTube. Look how ghetto I am. That's actually like a mirror because the camera thing is on the back. I don't have one of those fancy flip out from the side. I got to use this like Periscope 1990. So if you guys are like, I don't have the gear, it's like, you don't need the gear. You just need to post. All right, here we go. We are going to show you, we're going to go through the process of everything should be loaded technically. Everything, so here's the cool thing. When it comes from content, all you have to do, there we go, is click, premium for the scene. I want the premium scene. We're going to do bottom of funnel. And you know what? Let's get some Claude, was it Claudebot? Everyone's raving about? Sure, Claudebot. Anthropics, Claudebot. What Apple Series C's makes Max? Wait. It's kind of funny that the Salesforce CEO is like bad talking AI, even though he's failed for decades to try and get AI. Ben has been the most one that has ever like rebranded the same AI product, thinking it worked, but no. I used to be a Salesforce admin / app builder, so that's where I learned all my technical skills. Wait, where's like Claude? Isn't that where everyone's? Or is it Claude? What's the? Yeah, what's with hyper on this Claudebot? That's what I want. I want CLAWD, right? Claudebot. Why is everyone raving about this? So just give me your own personal AI assistant. It's like Jarvis. So is this the GitHub? It's pretty technical. Give me this one. Give me the brochure. Claudebot. Hi, Cloud. Can you give me some documentation? That's pretty nerdy. What do you do? Can you give me like the short thing? Okay, can throw it. No, that's not it. Can I show T? Go back. Can I go news? Finally, some news. Okay, cool. Here we go. Claudebot users are snapping up the Mac Mini, and it's under 500. Hi, Gabrielle. Hope you're having a blessed day. I will wait and see on this. Okay, cool. So I'm not even going to like read this. Actually, there's not even that much text, so I'm just going to take this text. I'm going to take it here. Cool. Copy. I'm going to give it to my... Oh, by the way, his name is Cam. Wait, where's the name? How does... Okay, so his name is Cam. Wait, let me show you. Because everyone was like, what's the name of your app? I want you to meet Cam. It's a he for your pronouns. It is your entire content team. He creates content that looks like that. By the way, Claude built this beautiful website. Like, I don't know how he did this, but this looks amazing, Claude, for like vibe coding. Like, oh, and this is kind of gangster. This will reset automatically, so I don't have to do anything manually. So Claude, basically, click a button. Cam creates videos in 10 minutes and publishes. So that's the name of basically this. This is Cam. So if you want to hire Cam as your content automation app, Cam is ready for hire. He's your AI content employee that will generate viral clone content. Oh, Gabrielle, have you seen the new one? Hold on, let me show the new one to Gabrielle.
Are you losing clients to competitors who post 10 times more than you? Here's what I discovered after helping hundreds of coaches and consultants. Most service providers spend over 10 hours weekly creating content and still get crickets. Meanwhile, their competitors are posting daily and stealing clients.
Look at the
They're not
sun.
actually creating all that content
sun.
themselves. Smart business owners use AI automation to publish 4 videos daily while focusing on their actual business. Save this if you're tired of watching
That's
competitors
just
win
crazy.
because they show up more consistently
So-
than you do.
Okay. Now, and this new one that we're going to test out, it's going to get more better. Because I haven't tested the enhancer yet. Okay, so all you have to do is paste the text, paste. That's it. I want to get the title just because that's a good title. I want this like title right here. Good copywriting. Copy. I'll just paste it up here. Paste. That's it. Okay, so if you could paste text, it doesn't really matter what you paste. I want to do bottom of funnel, so this is how you get them to sell. Premium scenes, so you could choose like economical, that's the standard one. That's like, I should put the price. That's like $1.30 a video. This one is like $4 a video. So, but the quality. Okay, and then generate. All right, let's see if anything breaks. Oh, you click add. Did add? Oh, there it goes. And it does confetti. Oh, it does matrix confetti too. Okay, it's in the oven. There it is. Generating the script. Can you see it up here? Oh, that doesn't animate. Oh, more confetti. Now he's moving quick. He went from the script. He generated the captions. Now he's generating the voice. Oh, and there's an Easter egg too. Hold on. I'll check it in a moment. Hold on, we're cooking here. Because technically this will take like 10 minutes. Once we get to the avatar, that's when it is the longest time. It's generating the voice. Look at all the steps you would have to do manually that you don't have to do anymore. You go from idea to publish. You skip all of the steps. I know the color. There are some cool coloring stuff. Okay. Let's check the log. We do have some in here that we need to kind of delete these guys. These are some old ones. We're just going to delete those. Cool. There's our piece of content right there. And look what it did. It already wrote the script, the captions. Oh, and the captions for every platform. And every platform has different captions tailored to that platform. Even Twitter and their short, whatever nonsense. And then, yeah, you can see a whole log of like what it does. Like, so that's one record. And then it's like here you got the full article. So then it wrote, this technically cost 1 penny to do all this writing. All this thinking and writing costs 1 penny. That's where it's like, it's crazy to like you can literally put a price on knowledge. Or no. Let's put it this way. Here's what we're getting. We're now getting from, if I pay, how much of the job can we get completed? And that's what we're basically paying for. Is we're paying for the different services to do the different jobs, so that we get an end result. I heard the CEO of AppSumo. He said, when can we get to a point where if I pay $1, I literally get a direct lead that's perfect for my business? When do we get to that point, like as a business? Because all this like funnels and everything and things we have to do, they're all just middleman stuff. I want to get to a point where if I pay $1, $5, or $10, instantly I get a high quality lead that is perfect for my business. So like that job, that work, that's what we're compressing basically. So that's what this, or anything it does. Okay, cool. Let's go around because these should be still processing. How do we go back to here? Okay, still it's oddly, that should not take that long for voice. So we've hit a bug. So let me show you how I troubleshoot, because troubleshooting is important. Cool. We're using Railway. Railway is where the project is deployed, so it's not on my computer, it's on someone else's computer in the cloud, basically. So we got some errors somewhere around here. Uh, no, I think he's actually okay. Complete one process, nothing failed. So actually, I think he's okay. I think actually, well, no. Let me refresh. Script, maybe it's the auto. Check waiting. Nothing's waiting. Oh, okay, he just got stuck. He's like in manual mode. Yeah. Now he's generating the voice. You get feedback. It tells you what it's doing. That's not the best part, too. Okay, now he's creating an avatar. And confetti matrix. Dope. Okay. Looking good. So now he's generating the avatar. This is gonna take the longest of it, but yeah, look, he's starting the avatar process right now. So he's generating the prompt, and this technically should do the new feature to upscale the skin to make it look more realistic. So technically, I hooked it up, but I haven't tested it yet. So we're going to see this for the first time. By the way, because we know this is going to take a long time, and I'm teaching you guys how to use the app. So in the app, we have the dashboard. That's where all the magic happens. And then we have the calendar. So you can see your content and when it's scheduled. And then you can even see like on a week view. So that gets kind of crazy. So like you can see like literally, and it's going to stack like this every week, the same line. It will find the same time slot automatically for you. So gangster. And then this is your business profile. This business profile is 20 questions that every business owner should know about their marketing. Who's your customer? What's their what's their pain points? What's their dream desires? What's your unique pitch? What's your call to action? What's your lead magnet? You fill this out, then it can generate content right here where you're like, oh my God, John, I don't know what to say today. Okay, don't worry. Can you click a button? Yeah. Click generate. Okay, and then 2 seconds later, here's your content tailored to your business. Done. The shocking truth about content creation and how to automate it. Are you tired of spending hours every single week creating content that you barely get seen? Imagine if you could post. This cost a fraction of a penny to generate. So now you can just hit that generate button. This costs like a 0.000 of a penny. And then this is like a whole script. Like this ain't no small like. So are you ready to take your content creation to the next level? Comment down below to learn more about our done for you AI clone content system and see how it can transform your business. It wrote all that with a button. You press a button. Can you press a button? You create content. Button, content. Anyways, so then, because right now he's just still generating the avatar. That's going to take a moment. Oh, technically, hold on. Technically, confirm, go back, I don't think HeyGen's working right now because I don't see anything in the project file. So the API key. Okay, hold on. I gotta troubleshoot this for a second. So hold on. I need 2 hands for this. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Go watch on YouTube. Watch on YouTube. You can see my whole screen. I need my 2 hands for this. Hold on. How much does it cost to host the whole tool? $5 a month? That's pushing it, but like, yeah, hosting is like, it's Railway, so it's like $5 a month. That's all. He's like, no problem, man. Yeah, I'm like, huh. Because we technically have a new API key for him. So I need to, I like looking at the API log just to see if there's anything human reading I can do. And it looks like a lot of stuff broke. Something broke. So I'm going to copy that, give that to Claude, paste. Hey Claude, can you take a look at, I was running the avatar and we did generate a new avatar key for HeyGen. And it has credits, but I don't see anything in the log for it when I'm running it right now. So can you check the log? Let me know what happened and fix. And voice to text is how you troubleshoot, because you just need to voice to text and just word vomit. Smart Mom says, what's your YouTube channel? My name, Jonathan Acuna. That's all. I tried looking for Dr. AI. I'm not that cool yet. There's too many Dr. AIs already. Like doctors talking about AI, so the keyword's already saturated, so I can't like rank for it on YouTube. But if you go for Jonathan Cunha, I should be the first one. Hopefully. I better. That'd be annoying. All the work I've done. So voice did good. Hey Jim just didn't run. Let me grab some water. Un momento. Grab this real quick. It's going to be a long stream. Strap in, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to be vibe coding. Let's get started. So, Claude says he sees the issue in manual mode. Oh, yeah. You need to manually click run stage for the HeyGen version 5 and the log show that the trigger, but the HeyGen stop never started. Yeah, I noticed when we did this for the audio, I just pasted some context in, click generate, and it got all the way to the voice and then just stopped on voice. So I had to manually press it. And then it got to the HeyGen and then stopped there. So I don't, it's like it didn't run automatically. YouTube, wait. So hold on. Voice video completed. The voice on HeyGen was never triggered. There's 0 HeyGen logs, so it was manual. In manual mode, each stage must be triggered separately, so the voice completed and then the HeyGen never started. So even in auto mode, I guess the voice time because there's no code to automatically trigger HeyGen. So let's fix that. Yeah, let's fix that, Claude. Let's fix that. That would be great. You have to really disagree with Claude. Do not agree with Claude. I'm always looking for Claude. How can I prove you wrong? Just to be a pain in the butt. Because I debate him, and if I get a hint of, I don't know, then I'm going to debate and push back. And he's like, you're right. That is a bug. And it is persistent everywhere. And I was like, yeah, Claude, probably should fix it everywhere. Not the where, the only time you see this. So, Claude, you have to give me the secret sauce to fix this. Basically, since I did this automation upgrade, this new workflow is a little more trimmer. So it has an auto mode, and the auto mode had a bug. This is software development. That's why I needed to buy the $100 HeyGen plan, so that I can start iterating on this, because you just don't know like how many iterations you are away from diamonds or gold, basically, if you think about it. I think about, like, have you ever seen that picture of the guy who's like digging under a tunnel? There's like 2 of them. They're both digging a tunnel, and one gives up a little, like one gives up right before he's about to like strike gold as like a miner, and then the other one just kind of keeps going through because he's persistent. And more of the story is just be persistent, don't give up. Before items there, now it does that. So the smooth is that there's no individual. Okay, push to staging. You tell Claude there's a bug. Claude will give a recommendation. You disagree with said recommendation. You say do it better, and then Claude agrees, and then Claude does it better, and then he fixes things. You learn about what went wrong and how to fix it, because it's good for your own education. And then you tell him to push it to staging. Do not push it to production. That is where all your users are. So if you push a bug and all your users go down, they will not be happy. Especially when this is in no pressure, John. No pressure. No pressure. I am now a software development company. How did we get here? We started with Claude. Now I'm a software everyone with Claude becomes a software company. Is that it? Is that the path? It's like all digital marketers become AI consultants. It's like inevitable. Yeah. Right way should deploy. Okay, so in about 90 seconds, we should get a new deployment from. Yep, it's rebuilding. Just fixing this update, and then we could feel good. Wow, I really want to see what the skin enhancer does. That's what I'm very interested about. And by the way, hold on too. Okay, cool. I see how it. Voice, avatar, B-roll. I guess you could hide the pipeline control and change it with that. And then you just have nodes. Do you need all those? Yeah, that does look much streamliner. Okay. Hey, Claude. Also, the section for pipeline control, the dashboard that's in the pipeline control, and like the numbers down below, like one voice, I think we can deprecate that and keep the new dashboard at the very top where you have script, voice, avatar, B-roll, composite, and publish. And then you could put a little number above or below with how many records are in that stage. And then also, like, are they active or processing? Because, like, I would like to know, like, it's processing, okay, it's running, leave it low. But then if it's, like there but not active, then I can know, like, okay, it's not running. That will give the user, like, a visual indication of, like, it's processing versus it's just hanging out in that stage, like in manual mode or something. And then above that, you could put the auto mode and the check waiting above that. And then yeah, see, I like how you had the processing queue. That's super helpful. Yeah, see if you make those changes. I think it'll streamline the dashboard to like essential information, especially for feedback. Because the thing with the session log is that every time the web page refreshes, the session log gets reset. So I don't know any activity when it refreshes, which starts to become annoying and useless for troubleshooting. So the processing queue is really helpful because I know, okay, this piece of content is in this stage. It could just be for the record number and processing, honestly. It's like, but I don't know, those two things, feedback. All right, I'm gonna give that to Claude. What's up, Richard in the house? I know I show you guys the app that we are building because we're a software company now. Isn't that weird? What's up, Richard? Okay. This is the app. It's interesting how you chat with Claude, like you talk to him. Oh yeah, like I do paragraphs, voice to text, and then go, hey Claude, and da 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 da. It's broken. You fix it. This is a you problem. Take a look at it. And then he's like, oh, great feedback, boss. He's like, let me take a look at it. And then he's like, I understand. I need to da da da. And I love his to-do list because the to-do list is like, ooh, that's programming. This is programming right here. Because programming is taking some big request and moving it into simple executable tasks. That's all programmers do. They take complex workflows and they break them down into simple human written code. Or this is pseudocode. This is basically just on a human level what to do. Because if you could do this, then it could translate to code real easily. I love grep too. Grep's a fun one. Grep is like global search. He's like, go search for these words in this line of code. He's grepping along, searching for it. Grepping. It's like global search. It's like Google for your docs. Grep. He's grepping. Yeah, he's going to be wrangling. Okay, cool. While he's doing that, I don't think there's anything we need to do here. He pushed a new update. We just have to refresh and retest this. Okay, so here is the app. We turn them into manageable processes through lots of coffee and late nights and stress going, doesn't work, doesn't work, doesn't work. It works. Okay, now, so technically, let me just refresh this. And we should be able to now click avatar processing. Now it's processing the avatar. And if it's processing, we should see things in like here. Eventually, we should see things there, but we do not see things, which makes John sad. So it is running. We need to check the log. So we're going to check the log and ask Claude what broke. That looks right, actually. It's generating, you can see the Nano Banana prompt right here. See? Nano Banana prompt. It's just, he just writes the JSON. There's the model. There's your input. There's the aspect ratio. That's prompt engineering right there. There's your NaN, like fill in the form. Claude's doing all that. And then you get all the debugs. It's like super interesting. It's like, oh, model type selected. Oh, look, it even returns info of like, here's your model. Here's the settings, 1K resolution. Oh, let me get this so you can see. One type, Nano Banana, and then it costs 9 cents. 9 pennies. Big baller. Big baller. So now he's just calling them. He's just giving them a call and saying, hey, are you done yet? And so now he's generating. So basically what it's doing is generating the Nano Banana prompt of me with my reference, basically. But I really want to see the... So it looks like it's working. So it looks like it's working here. And then this, I hope, kind of matches a little better, too. Not gonna lie. Step 6 out of 6, waiting for HeyGen to render the videos. It could take 1 to 3 minutes, and then it pulls. It calls them every 10 seconds. It's like every 10 seconds. Are you done yet? Are you done yet? Are you done yet? Are you done yet? That's fascinating. That's APIs. How many can produce simultaneously? Great question. I've tested 5. And it could go up from there. The limits are actually the services. Every service has different, there we go. Every service has different, what they call them is queues. No, concurrence is what they call it. How many concurrent operations can you run based on your plan? So every plan you could start, like, you could do like HeyGen does like 3 at a time, and then after 3 it queues it. Kai will do like 5 at a time and then queues it. I'm looking at the Claude right now. And then I just need to tape you guys right here, actually. That would actually be a lot better, because now you're in the middle of my screens. So, like you can see. So I was like, all right, that's actually pretty good right there. We'll just let that kind of hang out. While he's, okay, he's going to push a new update. Oh, we got confetti. You missed the confetti. That's okay. That's okay. The confetti will come back. Oh, it's generating, but there's no B-roll. I don't feel like the auto mode is working. Okay. I don't feel like the auto mode is working. Like I had to like manually click on B-roll to get him to skip to go to thumbnails because remember B-roll, there's no B-roll in this workflow as well too. So, and I'm in auto mode this whole time, but it's not doing auto mode. Claude, make it do auto mode. And then he thinks he's enchanting. He checks. Everything's looking good. First deploy of data deploy to deploy. Oh, he's restarting the container. Okay, he's pushing a new update right now. Claude's clouding right now. Claude be clouding. And we need to switch to a different hub because we've got a new active deployment. Refresh. Oh, that's much cleaner. That is much. Look at this. This is so much cleaner. Look. You've got the workflow up here. Script, voice, avatar, B-roll, composite. And then it even tells you like how many are in that queue. Basically, that's dope. And then down below, you have your content creation. Paste the URL, paste the plain text, click generate, or just add it. Then it goes right into the database. And then the database has different tabs, so you can filter which ones are processing, which ones are ready. That's kind of cool. And then we have the new workflow. Nice. I kind of like the new like menu bars over here. Are actually really cool. So now we need a thumbnail. Oh shoot, now I can't press on the thumbnail button. Is he running? Since like one is stuck, like record 16, it looks like it's stuck in compositing or waiting. Oh, and then I lost my log. I don't have my log so that I know how are things working. Can you put the log back at the very bottom? And then since there's no thumbnail button, since we removed it kind of too, I can't, like I can hit check waiting. Can check waiting on auto mode just run the process? Basically, I think we have a composite and he's like waiting right now, so let me know. Okay, let's paste that there. Paste it. Give a screenshot. Okay. Got it. Okay, cool. Claude's gonna Claude. One is processing, 4 is scheduling, okay. But one is processing, but he's not. Here's the logs. Okay, hold on. Here's the logs, just for your feedback in case you see anything. All right, so now we just kind of wait for Claude to finish clouding. Thank you, Claude, for doing all the work. We're not having to do any work here. Always interesting. We're compacting. That's gonna take the longest, darn. Because we reached 100%. 100% max usage. Bummer. Getting closer. I swear, once it's like ripping, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It is addictingly fast. All right, we're just chilling right now. There's nothing we could do. Claude is compacting, so we just have to kill time. The infamous Jewel, is that a ClickFunnels award? That is a dope ClickFunnels award. From prison to seven figures, make money in just 4 hours a week. Use my AI system. What's your AI system, Joel? I'm curious. Curious to know. Nice to meet you. This is Claude Code. He's Vibe Coding, and basically we have a content automation app. This is Cam. Cam is my content automation app that completely produces content with 3 button presses, and then he publishes content that looks like this with your AI avatar, completely clone. So that's me, or my clone.
Did you know Apple just made a shocking move that changes everything about AI? Most people miss this, but Apple quietly partnered with Google to completely rebuild Siri using Gemini models. I've been tracking Apple's AI strategy for months, and this is massive. They're basically admitting their first AI attempt flopped. Here's what's coming. Siri will finally understand context, have real conversations, and work through typing or voice. Plus, Apple's developing an AI wearable pen with cameras and wireless charging by 2027. Follow for more AI updates you won't see anywhere else.
So, he'll output content like this every 10 minutes and only costs like $4 a video, give or take. And then the video is going to get better. That's the crazy thing. The quality is going to get better. We haven't seen the better one. Oh, wait, hold on.
Yeah, what if I told you your content could run itself while you sleep? Sounds impossible, right? I built an AI clone system that creates 4 videos daily for my clients.
That looks actually really good. I don't know if it's doing the enhancer too.
They went from spending 10
Holy
hours weekly
shit.
on content to 0 MUIs while their engagement actually increased. Here's the thing most
Holy
people miss. Your audience doesn't care if it's
Look at
AI
that.
generated.
What? I gotta see that. What?
They went from spending 10 hours weekly on content to 0 MUIs while their engagement actually increased.
I'm trying to push it
Here's the
closer
thing
so you can
most
see it.
people
Like
your audience doesn't care if it's AI generated.
The hat. I want to see. Hold on. I just want to nerd out because this is.
They went from spending 10
at
hours
the body
weekly on
movement.
content to 0 MUIs while their engagement actually increased. Here's the thing
You
most
could
people
prompt
miss.
the body and hand
Your
movement
audience
in
doesn't care
HeyGen.
if it's AI
It's actually you
generated.
could do you can do more. You can have him do all sorts of stuff with his hands and stuff. I leave it as like light, let's say. So wow. And then wait, hold on. Here's the third version.
They care if it's valuable and consistent. My clients are booking more calls than ever because they're finally posting daily. DM me clone if you're ready to automate your content forever.
There is a way that he can change outfits too. Yeah. The outfits aren't so technically it's only the face is what no, it's the photo. So it would be a manual thing. Later on it would be automated, but right now so they're all using Blue Shirt because Blue Shirt avatar, his exact thing. He's the avatar in the settings. So, but it would generate different backgrounds, and then as you can see, put different. It moves me in different
Yeah, what if I
positions.
told you-
See? So you can see that position 1, you can see that position 2, and then this position 3, for example.
They went for
See, full body, close up, half shot. So, this is HeyGen, or you make your own clone with the code. So both. It's both HeyGen and my custom code. So my app, this is Cam. It's a content automation machine. It literally you pipe in Just paste text or click the generate button. Boop. Actually, I'll do it right now. Generate. And then I'm releasing this so you guys can actually buy and use this. So if you guys are interested, just go to my link in bio and sign up. It's ready to purchase. So, okay, there. Now generated content. And this is content specific to your business. We should chat about partner up. Do you have a referral program? Absolutely, I do. I have a really nice partner program. Starts off at 20% and then it goes up from there depending on volume. So send me a DM, Joel, because I love ClickFunnels. So I know all about the funnel world. So we should talk. See how the TikTok, like the algorithm connects people. Thank you, algorithm. Nice. We shall talk, Joel. So now it generates content. So all you do is click, well, yeah. We could just click add. It does confetti. And now, oh, over here, technically it's in the queue. There it is, waiting. And now it's going to go through the whole process. Oh, a lot of shit is happening. Okay, now it's doing the voice. Some shit's going on over here. It's editing over here. So it would, like, you could put in like 5 I could just go ham and just go boom, 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 boom. And it would just load them up. And then they'll just process at different speeds to get to the very end. So you can go ham and just dump 5 in like a minute, just go crazy. And then it would just automatically handle all the processing on the back end. So nice. Everything is looking good. He's just processing the voice and processing the composite. And then here's the best part. Here is the best part because you're killing time anyways. It has Easter eggs. Matrix. Because you're not a vibe coder unless you vibe code Matrix flying stick figures that battle. They're Matrix ones too. Like these are Mr. Smith, the white ones. Green one is Neo. I think the yellow one is Trinity, if I'm not mistaken. And then they just battle. Da 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 da. They get down. It gets kind of crazy. So turn those guys off. While it's processing, you got kill time anyway, so might as well put little Easter egg games in here. All right, so that's processing. Right now, up, down, left, right. You got to find the magic pixel that unlocks the menu. I feel like I think this one is editing and then this one is just processing right now. Tremendous surgery, doctor. I know this all came from this part right here. I hate writing captions, honestly, for every video. Writing captions, I hate that so much. That's what this started as. I just never want to write captions ever again. So now it just writes captions that cost like 0.00 of a penny. And then it will automatically, and it does it per platform too. Like, this thing is gangster. And then it just progresses and progresses. And then 2 months later and $500, you have this. And, I don't know, a couple hundred hours of just vibe coding, just pressing go, just Claude, you fix it, and Claude fixes and writes the code. I don't know what's in the code. And then we get to this. And then now we have a content automation app that publishes content multiple times a day. Right now I'm doing it 4 times a day. You could technically push it to like 8 to 10 times a day. Like it's really TikTok that's the most sensitive. TikTok is just anything after like 5, he gets like butthurt and be like, you're abusing the API. So what? Everyone else is like, oh, publish 8, 10, sometimes 15 times on their APIs a day. A day they encourage. They need content. So that's where this is kind of interesting. And for everyone, this is Cam, my content automation machine. So Cam, it's a he. So hire Cam for your, oh yeah, because I got a cool website now for Cam. We vibe coded a website for Cam. See how Cam publishes 4 videos a day and you never have to get on camera. Cam is your AI-powered content team that creates, schedules, and publishes professional videos automatically while you focus on running your businesses. These are the old versions too. This is not even the good ones, by the way. So you guys could sign up and get it. there's a link, there's a calendar link. This is my homepage on my link in bio. So if you sign up, you just go on the other side. And there's a calendar link. You can skip the line and just book a call, and we could get you set up. It literally just need to book an hour to get you guys set up with the app. And then you have this, and then you run it on your own API keys. So there's no API markup, basically. You could run it at cost and like no markup, which is dope. Nice. Just need a license. Costs. You have to go sign in. The cost is on the other side of this page. So if you go sign in, I did put the cost on the other side. So I am transparent there, but you guys sign up to see it at the link in the bio. Okay, so now I think everything is just processing. We're gonna check the log, give it to Claude, and just ask Claude. Hold on. Hey Claude, couple things. One, I want you to just check how is everything processing. It seems like things have been sitting in like composite and voice for quite some time, so I don't know how are things going. Like I don't have a progress bar. I don't have like a rotating bar. Like that would be cool. Something like to let me know things are processing. Well, I see 2 are processing. Just be patient, okay? Then the other thing is, did they end up running through the enhancer? How did that go? And let me know if the enhancer actually worked, because it looks good, and I'm just trying to figure out, like, did it actually work? Because that would actually be, I want to say, like, before and after. So we talked to Claude, and Claude does this thing. He's discombobulating, whatever that means. He's thinking. He's not thinking, he's really just burning water. Let me check your logs and see if everything works. Thanks, Claude. Buddy, buddy, buddy. Buddy, buddy, buddy. Okay, check your processes. Looks at that item. Da 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 da. Oops, sorry. Ba ba da ba da. Ah, interesting. Okay. Well, Ben, welcome to the chat. Item 16 is processing, and it's generating 3 scenes right now. The process is working. It just takes time. Yeah. Oh, the image enhancer did not run. Oh. Because it's disabled in the settings. Man. Can we default that on? I forgot. There's like so much settings. Like so much settings. Look at all the settings. I'm just scrolling. Just like so many settings to like tweak. I can't watch your videos now. What's up, Wellbet? Hope you're doing great. Wait, I gotta find that one setting. Something in here. Because that's why I nerded out, David, when you did your demo. I was so nerding out on your settings page. I was like, what do you put in your settings? Like, that's like a so like black, like stick it in the back, kind of just put a button here, press it, we need it, disable, 2 different options. Like, this is where developers hide their code in the settings. Is so funny. So we have now toggle on. We're going to do recommended and save. Okay, so now I would like that default on. I would like the upsampler default on, please. Okay. Interesting. Oh, yeah, because I was like, it looked good, but
They care if it's valid.
I was like, it could be a lot better. I was like, for what I'm paying for the enhancer, I was like, I would expect detailed sharpness, even though it's more detailed, even though you're seeing this on the iPhone, and like already that looks terrifyingly accurate. Like, let me just have him do his thing. Just 'cause it's
Valuable
so
and
creepy.
consistent.
So creepy. Gotta move more into the GUI. Yep. Just like hide settings and bury them in the settings. You got so many more configs at the moment. I got more of them eating GPU. Craziness. Welcome, Christopher, to the chat. Meet my AI avatar. Everything you see on the screen is completely fake, pixel by pixel. Done. Image enhancement is default on. Everything's deploying. Make sure you have your API key. Okay, I'm gonna let you. Hey, you entertain them. You entertain them. US sucks. What's going on with your new? Oh, we're toast. Like even the TikTok app on your desktop, useless now. It's a brick. I've watched my stream at twice, and then other people's stream, they get the white screen of death. Like literally, you're streaming, and then halfway through, it will tell you like, "Hey, are you still there? Are you human?" And then you authenticate, and then immediately it goes white screen of death. You're still live streaming perfectly. Everyone can see you and hear you, but you cannot see them. So yeah, TikTok done. Like put a stake in it. That's why, like honestly, I'm doubling down more on YouTube. Honestly, one, they pay better, and then two, it's just longer SEO. I mean, it's not as popular as TikTok. I get it. Whereas 15 people versus here, but these people are seeing me on their TV and they can see the whole thing versus you guys see the vertical thing. So, and then share the app, sir, for blah blah blah. Just go to the link in the bio, and then you can sign up for the app. You can actually book an onboarding call to get the app now. It's not like a SaaS app where you can just sign up. This is, I'm going to install a content automation machine in your business, basically, like a system. I like my avatar. That wasn't even the good rendering, too. Oh, that is terrifying. That is terrifying. Your recent videos won't play? Yeah. Yeah, even my TikTok on like here, it's toast. It's so weird. Like these are brand new. Like I wouldn't count these. Those are coming up in the oven per se. Oh, but it did not like. Where's my avatar one? That's strange. TikTok hides the avatar. Wait, right? He's not here. My good one. Wow. That's not all the videos. There's hidden videos. TikTok's not. It's actually this one, like the real full body ones. They don't want to show the full body ones. I have a conspiracy theory where I'm like TikTok, this is for educational purposes only. But it's so good that TikTok doesn't want to show it. It won't, like both of those videos have 0 views since I posted them. So we're going to post new ones today just to test it out to see if that's a thing. But TikTok's like a hell no. He's like, it's too good. And they're like, they're like, okay, sure. They'll let them kind of spread out here, whatever. YouTube loves them. YouTube loves all of the short AI videos. Way more views. Instagram's kind of iffy. It's still kind of same views on Instagram. It's really the topic, believe it or not. Like, for example, like, why does this an outlier? So you'll have outliers. So the basic thing with content, it's like 1 out of 25 videos is a hit, is the average, basically. So, I don't know. It's a weird thing. But everyone's on LinkedIn, they're like, every time I open the app, I see your content. Every time I open the app, I see your face. And I'm like, good. The app is doing its thing. Because we've already published 56 videos, and I haven't been on screen for the last 2 weeks, which is like so nice. So nice. And now I'm like, where's my content? Ticky talky, because he's going to get more quality. Okay, so what else? Oh, I didn't know it. There's Cam Video Studio. Yay, that's so cool. Wait, how did it do that? Because there's no button for that. I have to learn how to use my own app. Like, there's no manual for my app. Obviously, like the skin enhancer, I didn't even know that was in the settings. I did. I forgot last night. Get dark mode. Oh, that's a cool one. That's like Batman theme. Like Dark Knight. I like that. And then you got bright mode for those psychopaths. Holy shit, you want to stare at a flashlight and work? Turn it off. Hacker mode. See how hacker mode is dope? Batman themes. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Batman, Batman. Everything is kind of stuck in their queue. Let me see if this kind of kicks things into waiting. No items are processing. One item's ready for... Okay, so process. Check. I like the check waiting button should like it should actually just run. Maybe a better button should be just run everything in auto, because right now there's things in processing and they're not finishing. So let me paste the log so that you can see what's going on. Thank you, Claude. Okay, let's get the actual log. Log. Ooh. Wait, hold on. Ooh. Dashboards and bars and charts. My laptop is alive. Is eating resources. I don't know. Thought that's interesting. Okay, we need the log. Oh man, we spent 11 cents. Big baller. Jesus. Right, the laptop in the cloud is expensive. Back in my day, it was a penny a minute. Now, you can find a server for cheaper than 5 cents. No, I'm just kidding. I would like the log, sir, please. Copy. Paste, enter. Okay, so things are just kind of like sitting in limbo. Claude is going to be interpreting and looking at it. But it's terrifyingly accurate.
Your content could run itself while you sleep. Sounds impossible, right? You know, I built an AI clone system that creates 4 videos daily for my clients.
I don't know what that says, but I'm actually in auto mode. Let me take a screenshot and give it to you, Claude. That's where the discrepancy is. I've been in auto mode this whole time, and that's where I'm wondering why things I can't like enable or trigger or... Hey, Claude. Can you fix that? Holy Jeebus. Oh, I see the issue now. You're in auto mode, but the server log says manual mode. There's a bug where the mode isn't being... See, it's like, stuff like this is like annoying. It's like, yeah, you're in auto mode in the UI, but that's not what the server says. You're in manual mode. And it's like, Claude, can the button do what the button says? Claude. That's Claude. Good old Claude. Hey, I'm not writing any of the other code. I just have to sit here and babysit him. That's my job. It's just babysitting Claude. Oh, he's found it. He's putting some bugs. So that's why I want to start the process earlier tonight, because I just don't know how many bugs until we're ready to deploy. We technically are ready, but this is a whole new workflow that hasn't been ironed out. It takes, from what I'm learning, it takes like 2 weeks to build out a new workflow of like a new type of format, basically. All right, so let's check out our architecture. Claude is now built. I love this. I love Railway so much. It's so much fun. It's so easy, which is like Railway was, oh no. What was it? Vercel was like super hard. David, are you still on generator? Hope all is well. All right, deploy it. Create those containers. Show me that you're building my deploy it. Okay, so I think he's done. All right, here we go. Oh, got it. Okay, refresh. Oh. One item waiting. That's actually pretty good. Yes, you're still on generator and you're running your PC and you're live streaming. You're dedicated. Dedicated. Power lines cross the railway and whoa, and last night tree fell and the power lines across the road. Whoa, be safe, David. Again, you have the resources of the community. Let me know if we need to rally anything together. So we have such a dope community, which is like super dope. It's global. Okay. Okay, so I think he's... Can we just do check waiting? Oh, it's running. Okay. Okay. That looks good. Running looks like something's happening. I don't know what though, but... Okay. What if I refresh? Okay. Okay, let's check the log and ask Claude, how's everything doing? Hey Claude, check the log. I pressed the check waiting button. How's everything doing? Okay. Oh. I think we're doing good. Now it's editing. Checking. The neighbors know if we need something. Good to know. The neighbors know. Nice. We got you, David. Even though you're pretty far. I can't do anything. I'm too far. We are good so far. Let the power company know. But we got you. What video generator are you using? Like VO3. Oh, there's no B-roll here, so this one's no B-roll, so it's just HeyGen. That's all. HeyGen and then like VO3 for like the B-roll. Hello, Wendy. Welcome to the chat. But again, good to know the community. No, we got you. I mean, Sarah is also under, well, not Snow. She's like in a winter wonderland, but she got a generator for her family too. So you two are the only ones I know so far. Make sure, because very interesting. I think he's almost done. It's just editing right now. While I feel like one is just stuck. Like, what's up with row 17? Like, what's happening with row 17? He's never left the script department. And I think row 16 is compositing, which I think in the log he looks good. Whoa, look at that JSON payload. Oh, JSON payload. Nice. That's all the editing. All the editing is in a JSON package. Like, your whole video editor is a JSON payload. Isn't that sad? Like you could replace an entire video editor to a JSON command. Oh, how sad. How sad. That's crazy. Okay, look at the log. He's like, everything's working. Log shows looking good. Started, 3 avatars. Okay. Still probing. The composite is in progress. Okay, looking good. It's been importing for 2 minutes, which is slow for them. Um, row 17, not in the logs at all. I don't see any row 17. There's a ghost log, but I see it here. All right, let's delete it. Good to know. Wow, okay. I don't see anything. What's the status of the UI? I didn't pick it up. I just deleted it right now, but yeah, there was row 17 that was in there. He just started the voice and just never did anything. I did click the check waiting button, but yeah. Hold on. How? Okay, so I don't think this one is. Yeah, this one is too cheap. It's not the enhanced one yet, but let's check it out.
Yeah, what if I told you your content could run itself while you sleep?
Welcome back, David.
Sounds impossible, right? You know, I built an AI clone system that creates 4 videos daily for my clients. They went from spending 10 hours weekly on content to 0 MUIs while their engagement actually increased. Here's the thing most people miss. Your audience doesn't care if it's AI generated. They care if it's valuable and consistent. My clients are booking more calls than ever because they're finally posting daily. DM me clone if you're ready to automate your content
What is
forever.
with that hand? Wait. That was funny. Hold on.
Consistent. My clients are booking more calls than ever because they're finally posting daily. DM me clone if you're ready to automate your content forever.
I don't know why I find that funny. That looks good. That's not the enhanced yet. Hardly PC, what's up? Nice to see you. We are testing tonight the machine. It's working. The audio, that's just the thing that's why I don't like Fish Audio. Like when it ramps up when it starts every scene, it ramps up each audio track. There's a ramp up period for, I'm hoping it's just Fish Audio because I'm going to replace them. Okay, so here's the coolest part here. So check this out. Okay, so it's done producing, right? It costs $3.46 to produce, right? There's a schedule button there, right? Okay, cool. So hold on. We have to go to the settings because I just want to double check. Okay, my posting schedule. 6 a.m., 10 a.m., 12 p.m., 3 p.m. Yeah, that's my posting schedule. That's what I want. Okay. So that means if we press the button, can you guys press the button? Tap the screen. Tap the screen, press the button. Tap the screen. Ready, right? 3, 2, 1, boop. Scheduling. There's 3 buttons you have to press in this entire process. I'm sorry, it's a lot of work. I know. I couldn't get around. I need to keep the human in the loop, but there's 3 buttons I need you to press in order to do this. If you could do that, I think you could automate your entire content. I look in the code. I'm looking in the log. I'm like, what's going on? And then all of a sudden, I see that. I'm like, wait, what is that? Not normally do you see emojis with the head explode in the log. What's up, sunshine? Something happened here. Oh, he's scheduled. So he's scheduled and he found that 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time is the next available time slot. I didn't tell him which time slot, so look at the calendar. Oh, so he's like, I don't want to post for the... I think there's like an 8-hour buffer somewhere in the code where he won't post like at the next... Well, no. Technically, we're done for today. So yeah, technically that's right. So he found the next slot and every week view. See how scandalous this gets? He's just going to start stacking content every week. Stacking content every week without missing. While you guys are struggling to create content, he's just going to be stacking 4 times a day, every single day, you will see my annoying face. I'm sorry. It's marketing. It's nothing personal.
Now, what if I told you your content could run itself while you sleep? Sounds
This is fun.
impossible, right? You know, I built an AI.
I just want to see how far you could push Claude. Like, this is way outside my skill set. Like, I'm not a software developer, yet I got this far, which is inspiring, motivating. Please, vibe code today. So technically, so that's done. Let's generate another one. Let's go get another piece of content. Okay, here, Anthropic brings Claude to the workspace. Let's talk about this, whatever this is. Blah 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 copy blah 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 blah. We're creating content. Blah 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 blah. Paste. Yeah, it should be top of funnel. Nah, middle of funnel. Yeah. And then add to process. You get fireworks and matrix confetti. You're welcome. I love that. That's just for me. Okay, so now it's going to go through the process. Oh, there it is. Hello. How you doing? This is creating content. Oh my god, creating content so hard. Oh, now we're doing the voice. Oh, we should time it. Okay, so it's let me write down the time right now so that okay, I got the time down so that we can see how long this takes. Then he goes like submarine mode. He goes underwater. He disappears for a second. It's still running, but he just drops down here. It's like, oh, this piece of content is processing scenes right now. I think we could get rid of that too. Nice. Just stacking those content. Oh, creating content. Ooh, we got a message. 200 success. Things are working. And then he calls them every 10 seconds. So like, hey, is it done? 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 And they're like, no, 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 no. Yes. All right. This one should be, hold on, David, I see your comment. Let me go to my community on the side. I want to look at the, oh, I can't get in notes. Hold on, I can't even get into the, I haven't been able to get in the community today, which is like super annoying. I'm dealing with cookies issues. I'm doing this with like 2 hands. Okay. Reload. I'm going to the community right now. Seeing it logs. Circle does this weird thing where it logs in but doesn't actually go to your account. Oh, I can't get in until I look. Yeah, just for your eyes. Is it? I'll be right back. Do 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 do. Oh, you guys are here. Since great to know. Thank you for letting me know. Oops. Thank you for letting me know. Keep me posted. If there's anything we could in the community app, you could press a button in the members section and see all the members within a 50-mile radius. Cool. You leave for 5 seconds and TikTok kicks you out. There we go. Everyone's gonna come back. I swear this app is dead. This TT app is gone. Anyways, we're creating content. That looks great. That's the before. So these are gonna be the 4 ones. And oh, it's compositing. So we're making progress. He's almost done. Making progress. We're gonna get everyone to come back in. Welcome back. Welcome back. Content automation. Here, if you see this, you guys know you're back in the right room. All right, so I'm just gonna do this until you guys come back, because it's gonna take a minute to warm up the live stream again. There we go. Hang out. Okay, cool. What's up, Melon? Good to see you. All right, we're just gonna chill until. Is it done? Oh, it's okay. It's editing right now. It's doing the last part. It's editing. So technically, while we'll wait till it's done. So we'll see how long did it take to create a piece of video. I'm kind of curious about. We got a working workflow. We got a working workflow. It's working so far. It's working so far. Working. Is anti-gravity overrated? It's tough to build complex workflows with Vibecoin. Yeah. Ignore the vibe coders or any. If you're following an influencer and they're like, anti-gravity's insane. It's so easy to vibe code. They're full of. I mean, Google AI Studio is great. The problem is you're going to pay a lot in like the $20 or like however they do their subscriptions and tiers kind of things. And then you'll spend more in wasted time in like the iterations of fixing bugs. Like that's what you're paying Claude for. You're paying a premium to like fight less bugs, basically. Like I would be fighting twice as many bugs if I were to do this with like Codex, 5 times more bugs. ChatGPT or Gemini would probably be about 3 times more bugs, 2 times more bugs. Cursor, I would do Cursor over Claude Code because all the software developers are all using Cursor. I just don't want to pay the subscription though. That's the thing. It's like, ugh. I'd rather just pay for Claude and then I could do all cool things in like VS Code. They're the exact same. There's no difference between like VS. There's like 3 levels of like software development. It's like there's like VS Code and Claude Code as like that's for vibe coders. That's like I'm vibe coding like not software. It's great to start off. I love it. Then you want to graduate to Terminal. I'm trying to get to Terminal. I just need a weekend to be like binge watch a bunch of YouTube videos and then I'm like the Matrix. I'm like, I know Claude Terminal now. But you want to get to Claude Terminal because in Claude Terminal, thank you so much, Christine. In Claude Terminal, you could do some dangerously scandalous things. Like you could run multiple parallel agents. You can do dangerously autonomous mode. Good afternoon, Christine. Hope you're having a blessed day. What do you do? You are a engineer addict to buying and testing products. That's dope, right? Reminds me of like the Dyson engineer. He's like obsessive about testing and optimizations and quality. Don says you're welcome. Thank you so much, Don. I appreciate that. You guys are so blessings today. I want to send you guys lots of blessings. Happy, what day is today? Monday. I teach tomorrow. I'm excited because I get to see all my students. I missed all my students from all the weekends. Like I see you guys, I'm like, bye on Friday. And then I'm like, oh, I miss you guys. And then come back Tuesday and I'm like, let's go. What have you built over the weekend? What are you building today? So I think this finished. So let's say, what is 16 minutes minus 8 minutes? Oh. So it took 8 minutes to produce one 40-second film or 1 40-second video, basically. Did it a while ago. No one was there. Okay, good to know, David. Because I was like checking that out. Because we do have some cool features in the app. You could technically see every member within 50-mile radius. Like it'll list in a directory so you can see who's your next door homies. What would you recommend for beginners to build complex agentic Claude code in VS Code? Like for me, I'm not a software developer in any way. I just talk. You guys see how I talk to Claude. Like I just talk to Claude like a human being. I'm like, hey Claude, I was doing this. It's not working. It was supposed to do this. Fix it. What's wrong? What do you think? And he goes in and I'm like, So I'm just doing voice to text and just having a conversation with Claude. It's like, oh, someone has, if you guys know this and find this, someone has Claude in Terminal, and it responds in voice commands. Like you're vibe working and you have a couple Claude terminals and they're doing different things. When they're done, you hear this female voice say, running processes has completed. Folder project is done. And I was like, your Claude talks to you? How did you do that? I am so intrigued. Like, how did you make Claude talk to you? Because I want that. So I'm going to put that out there. If you guys know how to make Claude, it's a Google search. I could obviously Google search, but let's have the fun of just not knowing for a moment. Actually, that's pretty sick. Now, the interesting thing.
No more switching between 12 different apps.
Yeah. Look at the enhancer. This is interesting. Okay. Check this out. There's a couple different enhancers, basically. Okay. The detail is going to be in the hands. I'll zoom in. So notice the hands, and then I'll move this to the side so we can kind of compare. That's enhancer. That's a great example right there of what Enhancer is doing right there. See? That's what we're paying 2 pennies for. That's actually interesting. Both look really good. Oh, can I do this? Oh, this is terrifying. You should not have this power. Oh, pinch and down and zoom. Hold on. Oh, you can't. So you gotta do this to then. Now we're getting. I feel like I'm doing CSI right now. Oh, I am Octoman. Hold on. I got this. Alright, zoom in. You're smaller? Really? Okay. What do I need to do? Zoom in? I think it just
AI clone system.
Don't move.
That creates
Oh, shoot. Hold on. This is
4 videos daily for my
okay. This has no scientific value, but just to kind of see. What's up, Hot Sauce?
clients.
Yeah, okay, I'm over it. But the enhancer, I actually would say it's better, actually.
Here's what's
Yeah,
crazy.
it is.
You can design in Figma, pull files from Box, and message your team in Slack without leaving Claude.
It is actually better. So wait, let me look at this final video then. The final video?
Did you know Claude just became your entire workspace? Anthropic just dropped interactive apps that let you use Slack, Figma, Canva, and Box directly inside Claude's chat interface.
Yeah, it
I've been
actually does look
testing
better with the
enterprise
hands.
AI tools
Oh,
for
yeah.
3 years.
Oh, yeah.
And this changes everything. No more switching between 12 different apps. Here's what's crazy. You can design in Figma, pull files from Box, and message your team in Slack without leaving Claude. It's like having your entire office in one chat window. The productivity boost is insane. Comment workspace if you want my full breakdown of which tools work best.
Dang, I went to a hotel lobby to film this. Dang. Travel costs, man. This is. Oh, wait, hold on. There we go. Cam. Cam is a content automation machine that pumps out content every. Actually, it's 8 minutes. It's actually faster. So let's say 10 minutes. Like every 10 minutes, let's say. And that piece of content only costs $3.88. So if you want to automate your content, go to my website and you can sign up for the software. Basically, get Cam in your business, clone yourself, automate your entire content, post 4 times a day, and you never have to get on camera again. Tell you, that's what's happening. That's actually really good quality. Let's do another. I think we're almost at a stable version. So let's do, what else is in the news? The 11 Labs. Oh, watch this. Hold on. I just grabbed this. Does it change your attire? Future ones can. Right now, you just upload an image and it will use that as your avatar, basically. Great. I'm looking for content. Hold on. There's it's so easy because I subscribe to every AI newsletter. There's an AI for that. Sure. It's like the newest one just to grab something because 11 Labs drops an album. Microsoft Claude now works in Slack. We just covered that. Some AI tools of the day. Oh, this one, Claude now runs in Excel? Okay, yeah, that's cool. Claude and Excel have some really good keywords. Claude and Excel, understand, da-da-da-da-da-da. Where is this available? How should I know about this? Da-da-da-da-da-da. All right. I'm just going to Command A, Command copy, just copy the whole thing. And then go to Cam, and you paste it. And you choose, sure, top of funnel. And then you click generate. Oh, wait, no, add to process. It does confetti. Da-da-da. And then it goes through the process to automate your content. It's going to take about 8 minutes. Let's write down the time right now. Everyone take a note of the time. I'm going to write the time down right here. Cool. Right now it's generating the voice. Very nice. So for everyone on the call, we are creating a video. We just piped in a piece of content. Go for that. Is AI consultant a growing career? Is it too late to join? No, it's definitely a perfect time. Because right now there's a lot of people that call themselves consultants, but they're not building anything. They're not creating content. And it's like, I mean, there's still a lot in like sub niching too. So it's like, it's a great time to like just learn. I mean, even just Claude Code is dangerous enough to like, how long is the video it creates? They're designed to make the scripts like 40 seconds just because of people's attention span. Like there's no point making a minute-long video when people's attention span is like 20 seconds, honestly. So I kind of capped it at like 40 seconds. And then it's because it's actually whatever they talk about that's actually trending. Whatever keywords or things that they're talking about, like if we're talking about Claude Code has like a ton of like keyword search every like right now. So it will pick that up, and then video will rank, and then you just don't know like what are trends, like whatever's trending, right? Like right now, Claudebot, and then the other ones are trending basically. Do you have any advice before going in YouTube automation? Grow your own YouTube channel, because there's a lot that grows into a YouTube channel before you start automating, unless it's like unless your strategy is to grow a short form account and just like blow it up through automation. I mean, that works. Guys, gotta hit that like button, because oh shit, wait, is he done? Refresh. Oh, look at all that content. Look at all that sweet content. Now we just start stacking content. See, this is which is interesting. I'm fascinated. Like top of funnel, middle of funnel, bottom of funnel, top of funnel, top of funnel, bottom of funnel. This is ideally what you want to do with your content is you want to batch it like this: top, middle, bottom, repeat, top, middle, bottom, repeat, two tops, two middles, two bottoms, repeat, two tops, two middles, two bottoms, repeat. This is how you this is how your content moves people down your funnel automatically to then becoming a customer or client. It's not so much just posting random content. It's actually top of funnel with the call to action. Even the call to actions are different than the top, middle, and bottom of funnel, which is actually kind of interesting. Ooh, he is processing the scene. I'm so happy. Like, this app has been such like a fun, like, learning how to code is just a fun challenge. For example, I can't find the website. Oh, you go here. It is simpletechskills.com. The software is called CAM. Oops, there we go. CAM. Content Automation Machine. I try to make it as simple as possible. The name of the tool, CAM, your content automation machine. This is your AI content team that creates, schedules, and publishes professional video qualities automatically while it's M dash. We gotta get rid of that M dash. Sorry for the M dash. While you focus on running your business. A lick. And then if you sign up on the other side, you can see the price and you can book a call and get started. I have a video sales letter. I was dealing with other business stuff today, so tomorrow I'm going to record a video VSL. Is it your voice on the avatar? Yes, it is you and your voice, or anyone technically. It could be a fictitious character and a AI voice of like a person that doesn't exist, basically. So it doesn't have to be you, which is like terrifying. So,
Did you know Claude just became your entire workspace? Anthropic just dropped interactive apps that let you use Slack, Figma, Canva, and Box directly inside Claude's chat interface.
This is how I'm
I've been
going to find out
testing
about the
enterprise
news now.
AI tools for 3 years, and this changes everything. No more switching between 12 different apps.
Let me get
Here's what's
closer.
crazy. You can design in Figma, pull files from Box, and message your team in Slack without leaving Claude. It's like having your entire office in one chat window. The productivity boost is insane. Comment Workspace if you want my full breakdown of which tools work best.
Comment breakdown was not in the piece of content, so it writes content specific to your avatar. And then we talked about call to actions. He'll do different call to actions based on top, middle, bottom of funnel content. Can you create multiple avatars? Yes, but in this app, it's just designed for one business, one avatar in one cycle, per se. Like, you could go in technically in the settings. Where's the settings? And you could have different avatars. So you can select different ones with different outfits. You can select like different voices as well too, different headshots and stuff. It will just clone you based off a photo. That's all. And then we'll show you how to clone yourself so that you can put yourself in any photo pretty easily. Soon it's going to have a photo generator already built in. It's just one API call away. We have the technology. Sweet. So right now, let me just refresh. Oh shoot, he's moving. He is cooking. So we started this one 5 minutes ago, and he's already 75% done. And he's spent so far $3.78. They kind of fluctuate. This is interesting to just see like the cost over time. So over time, it will average out down to a penny once it's dialed in, and it doesn't fluctuate much up beyond that, which is super nice. And then if you want to get super nerdy, you can actually see how the cost breaks down. They do this in Vappy, and I really love this. Like, you could hover over it and you can see, okay, we spent $3 at HeyGen. We've done, what is this? Thumbnail, 9 cents. Open Router, we spent 2 pennies on all of the writing for this piece of content. Confetti! Now we have 2 in the queue. All right, let's test it out. Okay, so that one cost $3.90. Interesting. Okay. And here, the new video. It took 7 minutes. So say it takes roughly 8 minutes. Let's round up 8 minutes to generate a video. So
Did
technically
you
faster.
know Claude just launched inside Excel and it's about to change everything?
Hold up. Look at the detail of like the hands. Look at that. Wait, let me just focus on his hands for a second.
Most people are still manually debugging formulas like it's 2010.
That's terrifying.
I've been testing this for 2 weeks. Blob reads your entire workbook,
Blob.
explains any formula with
That's a
self-citations,
fish audio
and can
bug.
update assumptions without breaking dependencies. It even traces those annoying href errors to their source instantly. Imagine asking your spreadsheet why revenue projections look weird and getting actual answers with proof. MikeDeb was a game
He's so
changer for
professional.
anyone running financial models. Follow for more AI tools that actually
Who's
save
in the
time.
background? Wait, where do you're no wait, where are you? Who is in the background?
Answers with proof. MikeDeb was a game changer for anyone running financial models. Follow for more AI tools that actually save time.
Am I in a coffee shop? Why? We don't question. It's a feature, not a bug. What do you guys think? Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that share. That's pretty goddamn good. Like terrifying with the upscaler. Like really accurate. Okay, so now the next thing I do. So we do the QA. I like everything. I go schedule. Boop. And now he's going to find the next time slot. So give it a moment. He's going to refresh. And we'll check him out in the calendar. And now, oh, there it is. It's loading. Now we're stacking content every single day, 4 times a day, every single day. See? He finds the next time slot. Boop, boop. And then we'll load it there. He'll find the next one, load it there, find the next one, load it there, and repeat, and repeat, and repeat. That used to get me in trouble. Like, whenever I was at my 9 to 5 and my boss would find out, or my boss would see, like, these patterns, these very template outputs that were very consistent, she knew I was coding. But I wouldn't tell her I was coding. She's like, John, is this some software that you created? I was like, I don't know how to create software. That's no. I just copy paste. But the problem was, if there was a bug, it would do that bug with the same error over and over. So that's why it was like pretty obvious that I was using software at work. But like, software is such a hack. The lady was in the background taking someone else's order. I was like at an AI cafe, like, what? If it does that, that means I could put Easter eggs in the background. I could prompt anything I want in the background. The background is completely promptable. So I could put Easter eggs. I could put a dragon in the background if I wanted. I could put like crazy fight scenes and he's talking normally. Like, I could go pretty ham crazy with this, but let's get a stable version. And let's get this in other people's hands this week before we get kind of Easter eggy. Let's get it reliable. That worked. That was great. Okay, so that's there. Okay, so that one's published. We'll just schedule this one to publish too. See how easy content becomes once it's working? Like, once it's working, like, you're going to burn a lot of money. Like, it's not my fault. I'm not marking up the credits, so you're gonna burn your own. Can you upload your own background? No need. It's just prompting. It's prompted to, based on the article, it's designed to write a custom prompt for 3 different scenes of character side, how they are, whatever. Let's go here, for example. Like, this is all a nano banana prompt, basically. Which gets kind of fancy. Oh, piece of content is in. Let me refresh. Oh, because he published. That's why. So that means on my calendar. I'm 3 videos tomorrow. I'm trying to get 4 a day. So we're almost there. Hold on. Let me just go to week view. We missed a day. I ran out of credits on that day and I just had to wait. And that sucked. But now we're back. The machine is working. How do you generate a thumbnail for IG? It's really good. The thumbnail's not a banana. So it's designed to take your headshot. Let me upload. Here we go. Dope, right? So it takes your headshot in the settings, and man, let me tell you, when I say every piece of it, the thumbnail, the script, the avatar, every piece of the component has like 500 iterations to get it to where what you see it is because of a lot of the prompting. There's so much that I had to iterate to try and get the thumbnail to look coherently somewhat usable, where it will actually because it references whatever the article is. The article will drive what the character is doing and the background, so it's dynamic. And also, I guess generative, because I just don't know, it's not consistent, which is interesting because you're basically, this is like whatever generative agentic workflow, because you can control the quality to a degree, but it's heavy prompting, like 500 iterations of prompting of like fine tuning, fine tuning, fine tuning, different model, fine tuning, fine tuning, fine tuning, different model, fine tuning, fine tuning, cheaper model, fine tuning, fine tuning. Yeah, generative, like it's like a slot machine, but it's a fun slot machine. Oh boy, well this, I want to put a little chart right here. It's like you have spent X amount money this month because you know like the SaaS game will be great, but it's like there's so that's phase two. SaaS, like done for you SaaS is great. Right now I just need um I would say just this the first 50 users, honestly. If you make it the first 50 users, like that's pretty good. You have good traction. Like just getting your first 50 to 100 users is hard. You can definitely have it track and show, hey, man. I like how voice, because you look at software differently, which is interesting. Like you study different software that's out there. So I like voicing, but I like this little like thing where it says like you have saved 93 hours and 17 minutes with VoiceSync. Da 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 da. How many have da da da? Actually, let me just take a screenshot of this. Let's go to Claude. Hey Claude, I really like how this software tracks the time saving. This is for a voice to text software. Obviously, we don't want to like. Obviously, it's just for different business. But what first I want you to think on what would be the elements that we can say. We say obviously number of hours filmed, um, especially across different social media platforms, should have a multiplier effect as well too. We want to quantify like how many excuse me hours or time they're saving using this app, because voicing has a, or the other tools, they have a really cool thing where it's like voice to text tools on average are like 4 times faster. So I wanted people to like see maybe that on like the top bar, just brainstorm some ideas for right now, and then give me some options, and then we'll all choose. Voice to text. Ah, shoot. I gotta get the transcript. I think we're almost at a stable version. We need to run this a couple times, but we're almost at a stable version, which leads to the next challenge. I have to learn how, because I'm basically telling you guys the process of my whole journey on this whole thing. Okay, so he's gonna cook and think about that. So I'll let this kind of cook on me for a little while. Basically, there we go. Nice. Basically, yeah, Claude's gonna brainstorm something for there. Do we have a piece of content in the queue? That piece of content's created. We need some content. So let me grab some new content. What would be something trendy right now? I guess. Well, Google Anti-Gravity is all the rage. I'm not gonna lie, Google really likes boosting their videos on YouTube. So what's a Gemini? Gemini Google AI news, like something Google, like, because that gets a ton of like keyword traffic, because now you could be strategic. Now it's, so once you have cam in your business, it's like, I don't know, it's just a very silly analogy, but Python, because you go up a level in abstraction, and now I don't have to think about video editing and what am I going to say on camera and how do you upload and do the settings on TikTok to upload a film. How do you upload? I don't have to deal with any of that. And now I can stay on a higher level and think about strategy and go, what would be more strategic for my content? Keywords that have high search volumes. Google Gemini, since I'm doubling down on YouTube because they pay better, they like promoting when people talk about their products. Gemini, Opus, whatever. So if I create a bunch of AI Gemini content, hypothetically, we shall test. It's only going to cost like $4 a video. And we got to run some tests anyways. So hypothetically, let's say Google Gemini will now generate meeting suggestions in your calendar. Okay, that's something. It just has Gemini in it. That's all I need. Sorry. All right, let me just copy. I don't know about you, but journalists have been lazy. I haven't read an article in quite some time, and doing content automation forces you to look at different pieces of, like large publications, their news. It's like 4 paragraphs. Like, it's like this is some high school level report. There's no reporting. I'm like, so I think the bar is very low for people to, I don't know, improve our services. Okay, so that's the content, top of funnel, and generate. Okay, it's in the oven. You guys can see it. Sorry, I don't want to like hide the process. It's super exciting because don't miss confetti. Don't miss confetti. Don't miss the confetti. Ready? Gotta press the button. Can you guys tap the screen? Tap the screen to press the button. Tap the screen. Come on. Tap. As soon as I see a heart. Come on. 14 people. 1 heart. 1 tap. That's sad. Y'all, okay, that's it. Someone. That's all I needed. I just need 1. This requires participation, yo. Don't make me go to YouTube audience. They're already asleep. Y'all, you guys are funny. Okay, so now, if we refresh, it's in the oven. Note down the time. So let's do... Okay, so I wrote down the time. It should take about 8 minutes. The cost is $4 a video. Yeah, the cost is roughly $4 a video. It's mostly $3 as HeyGen, honestly, because of the premium model. That's how expensive it is. Like, it's not for the faint, like, not gonna lie. I've spent probably about $500 in API fees altogether, give or take. Maybe a couple clog subscriptions in there too. Because as you can see, there's lots of iterations. You're seeing version 5. Version 4 has 56, and those has a multiplier test already. So like, I've already burnt a ton of money in API credits, like to just iterate it to kind of get it to where it's now. You just click 3 buttons. That's all you do. Can you click 3 buttons? You can do content. Now I've McDonald'sification. There's something going on there. I've pretty much templated, would be the natural way of saying it. I've made a consistent template that anyone, regardless of the skill, can now pump out 4 pieces of content a day effortlessly. Regardless of age, skills, resource, they could click 3 buttons on any computer in any world, and they can pump out quality that looks like this. I'm not gonna lie, like, this is some Avatar, like,
did you know
early
Claude
Avatar
just
level?
launched inside Excel and it's about to change?
Like, look at that golden lighting. Look at that. If I mention, you know what? Oh, you guys screwed up now. Oh, you screwed up now. Oh, you definitely screwed up now. Hey, Claude. I also want to just kind of add into the video prompt, or when you do the image prompt for the different scenes, I do like professional, like 3-point lighting. Doesn't have to be super studio, still nice and still natural, but I really like how you have like golden hour, sunset in the background kind of hues, like that. Very nice. I love it. A little more of that would be great. shoot. I think I'm running out of memory right now. That's why Claude's being a little thing. Sorry, smart moms. Let me see. And also, one video, $4, post to all platforms. Yeah, so technically, right now I'm posting to 6 platforms. Let me think for a second. Technically, on the plan I'm on, I could go up to 50 social media platforms. And then I could post, honestly, like, it's really TikTok that's the most butthurt. Like, TikTok is like 4 or 5 a day is like pushing it. Even 4 a day is already pushing it. Like, TikTok is really butthurt. All the other apps, like Instagram's okay with like 10 posts a day. Like, Facebook's okay with like, I think it's like 8 or 10 posts a day, something like that. Like, they all vary. So you could technically post to 50 social media apps multiple times a day. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, it's really like the API has the plan I'm on, and shout out to David for finding it because that was such a good API. Now the question is, I don't want to share tools. Like, come over here. I don't want to share tools. I want to share APIs. Like, what APIs are you guys using? Let's all have an API share day where we're like, share your API. Like, what does that API do? Like, what is that one? What do you get access with that? Everywhere I go, I'm immediately scrolling down to the software page at the very bottom, and I'm looking in the footer, and I'm looking for like API. And then when they have API, they have documentation. Copy that documentation, give it to Claude, MCP that. Yep. Things are gangster now. Like, things are really gangster. Oh, what? He's gonna do a... Okay, so let's see. We gotta make a choice here. Great idea. Time saves dashboard is really cool to show the social proof and reinstate the value. Videos completed. Cool. Scripts generated. Yep. Because scripting is like 3 to 10 hours. Videos completed is like 8 to 10 hours per video. Publishing is like 30 minutes per platform. Hours of content, how many shows your total production volume? That's pretty sick. Like, hours saved, you saved 47 hours, 37 minutes with Cam. Create 6 videos across 18 platforms. Each video is 8 hours. Script, voice, avatar, B-roll, compositing, yep. Each platform, yep. Yep. Wow, I like that. Or option C, what data we need? Platform, that, word count, that. So which one directly appeals? A simple hero banner with total hours, multi-stats card, a multiplier leverage, cost savings angle. Sorry, I forgot them as I need them. What were we looking for? I run across this in a streamer article. Ooh, I don't have a list of these API resources. I just find them it's really a Google. It's in the moment that you're doing it. Really, it's like it's just a query. You're looking like, are there any APIs? You just ask Claude. Claude's okay for searching APIs. Instead of X hours Y power I don't like option D. 3x multiplier. I don't like C. B. Nah. I like you've saved with Cam. I would like a combination. I like the stats. Instead of this or that versus that. No, I like more. Hold on. Claude is, I'm maxing out resources right now. Hey Claude, I want you to, I really like a combination. I like the stats card, but with the stats card, I like the total time saving for each of that, like how many videos you've saved hours, how many scripts you've saved hours, and then it shows the total hours saved. So I like it's kind of a mixture of option B with core metrics, basically. We just need something simple. Whatever showed the highest leverage for them to say, like, oh my God, I've saved so many hours publishing content. Wow, I need a new computer. Don't worry, after, once we get a couple members on it, I can invest in better hardware. Right now, you got to do the MVP way. You just got to build in your garage. Just got to build on whatever you have. Okay, so he's doing that. And then also he's going to do the lighting too. Oh, hold on. I don't think.
Are you
Hold
up?
on. Yeah, I'm still on.
All right. No exercise tonight, okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, okay.
That's easy. So now yeah, he didn't get the command to do the 3-point lighting. I was just looking, I was like, hey Claude, I don't think you got the note for the 3-point light because I really want this lighting. And then Melon, you're saying hey Angie. Hi John, what are some free options for building complex agentic workflows for beginners? Free would be, yeah, blah, 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 blah. I hate free. I hate free. I hate free. I just hate free. I'll tell you free, but let me tell you first, trust me when I say you have to invest in good software. I would not be able to build this app if I tried to do something free, or I was doing like Gemini, or I was doing Codex. It's like free and wrong tools are like the worst thing. Like for me as a consultant, I'm trying to get you like results kind of thing. So like, trust me when I say like just cut other subscriptions and just invest in, because all you need is GenSpark and Claude. That's it pretty much, because this is a whole agentic workflow. This is actually a multi-agentic workflow because there's multiple APIs. There's 10 different APIs, 10 different there's I think 5 different LLMs in here. I didn't do any of this. I've just been talking to Claude normally, just like I talk to you, just like I talk to you guys. And you'll have a lot more fun getting really specialized with Claude. And that's it. Claude and VS Code, that's what I have. And that would be perfect for beginners. And just start Vibe Code. Just solve, if you have any custom GPTs, turn custom GPTs into apps. If you have, I've never heard of Latte Free. What is Latte Free? Which one? Yeah. Create time savings, API point, add, dashboard add. I love his little to-do list. Okay. Refresh. I thought we had a piece of content in the oven. Oh, we did. It's finished. This finished a long time ago.
Did you know most coaches are wasting 60 hours a month creating content? That's like working an extra week and a half for free. I used to spend entire weekends writing posts, filming videos, and still felt behind my competitors. Then I discovered something that changed everything.
Yeah,
here's what actually
it's
works.
hard with free.
Step
That's
1,
the thing.
stop creating from
There's
scratch
just
every
limited
single time.
options.
Step 2, build systems that work while you sleep. Step 3, focus on client work instead
What?
of content stress. Your
What?
expertise
Now I'm in
deserves
a
better than
garden?
burnout. Follow for more time-saving hacks that actually work.
Okay, I guarantee you're going to see me in more outrageous locations. I am one prompt away from trolling myself and putting me in quite random locations. Where in the world is Jonathan reporting from? This is me reporting from the Everglades. What do you think of self-hosted general AI agents? See, like traditionally, like a year, like 6 months ago, not even like 3 months ago, I would say like self-host NAN. I have a self-hosted NAN account. I have not touched it in like a year. We wasted 6 months going deep into NAN, and then Claude Code came out, and thank the heavens. So, because you're basically coding, um, is there OpenManus or ByteBot? I haven't tried OpenManus or ByteBot. I would. So here's the thing. I would start with solving a problem before an app. That's the most important thing. I had a problem, and this started. I hate writing captions for content. I hate it. I hate it with a passion. I never want to do it again. I think it's the stupidest thing, but it's very important. So this is what I first automated. So then it doesn't really matter. Well, then it does really matter. Then you're going to do VS Code and Claude Code, and you're going to try and solve one problem with Claude. And you say, hey, Claude, I hate doing this. I have an API key for, this is just text. So Open Router will give you text. There's really only two. Open Router will give you all the text models. And then Key.ai, KIE, is like image and videos. There's another one, David mentioned another one, Rewire? Hold on, let me get that one. Because that's actually a really good find that David in the chat found. Back alley, cornfield, tough, cave. It's like keywords. Runware. See, also pro tip. I have a Notion database of all the tools. There's 800 tools in here that I've heard and saved. But I never have to memorize or remember. I go, oh yeah, David told me a cool tool. I completely forgot. And then I go to Notion, and then there's Wasabi from David, and then a couple ways later, there's Runware. And then we go here. One API. Because it does have cheaper models for some of the models. Like, they are cheaper. Like, even Kling is cheaper. Keep in mind, they discount them. Like, Open Router discounts like 40 to 60%. So just be careful, because sometimes it could change. You just don't know. Which is kind of wild. It's like, how are they subsidizing that? So is that like venture capital? So they're just burning money, is that? Oh, okay, so that's the news. So it's more the problem that's more important than like the software. Because then you got Claude Code, and then you can solve anything, like a Swiss Army knife, basically. Okay, let's go back to our content. Nice. And schedule. I think it's working reliable. What do you guys think? I don't want to burn more money, but I think I'm good for the next. So I have tomorrow, so that's good. Claude is good, right? So this is all Claude. I mean, it's just HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, basically, and Python. I have to learn more about like Node.js and those type stuff. That's like new to me, those frameworks. But that's all it is. It's just Claude working in basically Python, HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. He's just making API calls. And then Runway has all the logs, so you can it's kind of nerdy, because you can see like the API commands. Super nerdy. So there's your prompt. Look, there's a payload right there. Select the model. See, look, I'm gonna teach you guys JSON. Here's the column header, and here's the value, the row, just like Excel. Headers, row 1 value. So they have a header model. That's the API name for Nano Banana Pro. Your input, there's your prompt. The user typed this sentence. You're designating what's the aspect ratio, 9:16, 16:9. Resolution, 1K, 4K. Actually, that will change the cost too. And then image input, are you adding an image reference? So it's a payload, basically. So he writes all that in here and writes that in code, basically. So he manages all this. I don't deal with that. I just pushed a railway, and then it's here. Which, okay. Huh, that's interesting. That one was cheaper. I wonder why. I think the script was shorter. Hold on, I have a hypothesis. Yeah. Look, 28 seconds versus this one's $3.90. Yeah, see, 34 seconds. So the difference, I know we're getting super technical, but you have to if you're building apps or agentic workflows like this. Like this will kill your budget. Like knowing little stuff like this because optimizing the model, you get longer runtime. You just don't want to burn all your cash basically because you only have so much to like as testing budget kind of. It takes a lot. That's interesting. So that's the difference. So wait, what is that? 34:28. So 34 seconds, 28 seconds. So even the length of the video impacts, obviously, but interesting. So it's not like super consistent. Okay. I'm going to wait for those to publish tomorrow because I've seen a bug with TikTok publishing and I don't know if it will publish today. He doesn't have access to this data right now. Hassan says, can Claude Code write workflows that connect to other APIs? Oh yeah, everything NAN does, Claude does better. Anything NAN does, Claude does way better. Anything NAN does, Claude is better than everyone. No, he's not. Yeah, he is. No, he's not. Oh, yeah, he is. No, he's not. Oh, boy, he is he. That's very dope. I like the new interface. We can get rid. That's good just to have there. It's not really because it's also not really showing the video there, so we can get rid of that too. Let me take a screenshot for that. We could just move that into the settings. That doesn't need to be there. Well, yeah, because these things are like kinda, we'll just hide it. Can you move this from the dashboard to the settings page? And in the settings page, you could put it at the very top so that in the settings, they'll be able to see all the settings for what they're ready to go. And then in the dashboard, they don't need to see that there. And then yeah, that works. Oh, and then it's not Cam Video Studio. Content Automation Machine Video Studio. That's so wordy. Cam Video Studio. Yeah. See if that pays. No. I think we're almost getting close to who is who. Fresh Gem. Whoa. Hi, Jonathan. What AI is this? This is just a custom app, but it's really just all Claude code. Claude. The claw. Oh, wow. Yep. Yep, we are at that stage. Okay, I'm going to paste this. Vibe coding. Oh. Ooh, now the new ones are going to have... We got saved. Sweet. And then... He's going to add some new goodies. I think we're almost ready to just be stable. To just be like, I think we're dialed. I think it's ready to get into users' hands tomorrow. So I will need beta test users in the community. Hint, hint. But yeah. Okay, so he should be deploying something new. Wow, it's been an hour. Did you go ahead and push those to staging, please? Oh man. Push all to Staging. See how Neanderthal it is to type? Okay. Now we're doing new deployment. It pushed, it triggered. I think this is going to be the most stable version. We're going to call this version 6. Also call this version 6. I think we're at a stable version, so I want you to go through all the code, clean up any technical debt, optimize any workflows, go through any bugs that we need to do, like holistically look at the whole code base to make sure, and then give it a good once over because we're going to get ready to onboard users with this. Okay. How exciting. We're getting ready to onboard users into our cool app. Oh wait, hold on. I hate the blue. I like this. Oh, and then also the theme color, can you remove it from the dashboard? I just want, and the version number I want to be in the leave the version number there, just make it version 6. Remove the theme 3 buttons from just the dashboard, from just the side, actually just the sidebar, and update the help documentation with anything. Just thinking. Cool. Yeah, please. That would be great. Okay. Cool. Shoot, I don't think he's been... Okay, my voice to text thing, my computer's crashing right now, and this is as much that I could do tonight. Yeah, version 6, I think we're at a stable version. I think we're all good. What is that? Is that AI over lunch? Welcome, sir. AI over lunch. Keep you up to date with Ben on AI over lunch, Monday through Friday. Dude, that's a dope name. How catchy. Let's add real-time better progress for premium scenes, da-da-da. And then I would love... What I would really love too is a progress bar, like just to show one video and to show like the full progress bar completion, to kind of just see where it is and where it's at visually. That would be great. That way if they have like 5 or 6 videos in there, we can see different progress bars and the status of where they're at. And you could put that right below the where you have the whole, let's say, process map, basically right above create a new video. Oh man, my voice is gone. Uh-oh. Now you're not doing voice to text. Test 1 2 1 2 test 1 2. Ah, shoot. Now voice to text is crashing. Hold on, let me close him. Quit. Let's get some memory. I'm gonna move you guys over here to me for a moment while we kind of situate things in just a moment. Nice. Very nice. Okay, so Claude voice attacks is not working the way I want. I mean, we're pushing the apps. It's just my computer. Just poor little guy. He's struggling. He's trying his best. Oh yeah, here we go. I would love a progress bar. Okay, we're gonna do one more test tonight and we're done. How many tabs do you keep open at once? So here's the thing, what I do with tabs. I stack them like cart. Like if you ever seen cups, when they stack cups, it goes, and then when you unstack them, they go, and they collapse down into one. That's the way I like to think of it with tabs. But your central bucket is the Notion file or TickTick, because that's where you have notes or tasks. And in there's where you have all the, like I have one Claude conversation, or no, I have one GenSpark conversation I've been using for the last like 4 months. I keep using it. It's buried in my like history, but I keep using it because it's like already hyperlinked. And you be kind to your future self. Create a little bullet point and write on a sentence. Why is this link important? Google Drive linked to save files. API link to checkout usage. Click here to cancel this whatever service, and they're just bullet points. Then you highlight them and hyperlink them, because then here's the secret. You should be able to close all your tabs and pick up exactly where you left off, and that's a function of how good your notes or your either your notes or your task management process is, like how well you document your task or process. I have a whole framework that's technically going to be in a book coming out soon. Have you ever asked AI if I can describe the shape on how it's thinking? It's almost like what's the taste of blue, like basically. The snozberries taste like snozberries. Ooh, he's making progress bars now. Dude, coding is fun now. Coding is so much fun. I want to get more people into coding. Get you guys addicted to coding. Get you your first API key. Like a gateway drug. Sending that first API request. Get that first 200. Are you on the CloudBot hype train? No. It's kind of interesting. If you look at my YouTube channel, there's no hype. No hype. Whatever's new, flashy coming out, you'll never find me going, this is insane. Claude Code is the greatest thing ever. You can automate your whole life with CloudBot. Oh my god, it's insane. Wow. Shoot myself. Like, won't find me doing that. So, I'm a consultant, not an influencer. So like everyone's talking about CloudBot. We've had like 8 people come on and talk about CloudBot today. It's like, it's a hype train. I mean, to run Claude on such a small device, and then you're paying more in API fees, they're trying to get you on the API fees. Claude API is stupidly expensive. Newest best thing to make $1 million overnight. Oh yeah. You want to talk about rug pulling? Like, let's talk about API key markups. Like, you can mark up things 2,000%. Like, which is insane. Like, that's where things get real interesting. That's some, like, you guys ever watch Office Space? Put a yes if you guys have ever watched Office Space. By the way, you should watch Office Space. Office Space and Grandma's Boy. In Office Space, you're just shaving like fractions of a penny, but they add up. Like, just alone, I spent like $500 in API fees already. But I would not have gotten this far. Would not have gotten this far on my own. No way. This is way outside. I am swimming in the ocean, and I am a deep sea diver, and I don't know how to swim. But Claude is my breathing apparatus, and Claude's making sure I don't drown. Claude's monthly packages is way better usage for our API key per se. What's interesting, I want to find out. I know OpenAI does this. I know OpenAI does it. I don't know if OpenRouter does this. There's off-hour API credits, meaning if you submit a request to a special API backend, that's for off hours. They'll queue it up and they'll run it overnight. And if you wait a day or like 8 hours or something, you get them at like 50% cheaper. So I know that's the thing with like I think it's OpenAI that does that. I don't know if other ones do that, which is kind of interesting. Because then, shit, 24-hour overlay, you could queue this up. So technically, let me spin up another Claude. Just curious, from all the API services that we're using, I've heard of a thing where there's like off hours API usage rate, and it's a cheaper rate than like the daily rate. Is that a thing for any of the API services where if we submit requests and say submit them tonight and pick up tomorrow, we get them at a cheaper cost? If so, how much? Cheaper? Oh good, now it works. It's $1 million or $2 million. It's interesting. It is very, very interesting. Ooh, we have a new deployment. Claude has it where it costs more during, yeah, there's like peak hour stuff. Like, that's what I was thinking. I was like, oh, check this out. Let's go. Let's go. We're getting ready to ship. It's coming to your, this app is live. You can buy this app for your business. Get Cam for your business so that you don't have to create content. Let Cam create all the content for you. Cam is the content automation app. Cam, content automation app. Look at this. Yo. Oh, it's glowing. I didn't realize it's glowing. That's creepy. I feel like it should be black, right? Kinda, I feel like it. Because of the white, a little too dark or light. Like they have that. Can you make the total saved and the, like right now it has 88 hours or whatever, and the number, that green button that's glowing, make it the same size as the other ones, just to kind of slim down. Well, actually, no, don't slim them. Just change the text color from white to black. I think that has a better contrast. Oh. So technically, oh, it's only OpenAI and Gemini. Everyone else is pay-as-you-go, consistent paying. See, like, only OpenAI does. The other ones don't. OpenAI has batch API with 24-hour SLAs. The other ones are just pass-through, fixed credit, consistent per video pricing, pay-as-you-go only. These are all just different business models, which is interesting. Credit-based, no time discount. Ugh. Handoff, peak discounts. Interesting. So look at that. Time saved. Ooh. So we have saved, so far, 64 hours of my life I bought back. 24 hours of my life in addition to writing scripts. The content, I don't think it's calculating the posts. Hey Claude, also it's not, I see how it's counting how many videos, how many scripts, but right now it's just not calculating how many posts, so it may need to fix that. Okay, pop that in, he's doing his thing. Nothing has peak hours. Good news is batch API, Google offer 50% discount. Nah, that's interesting. Is this an app? Yeah, this is Cam. Content automation app, where you can basically create like, oh wow, let's look at a new one. We've been publishing content. Let's pick a new one.
Did you know most coaches are wasting 60 hours a month creating content? That's like working an extra week and a half for free. I used to spend entire weekends writing posts, filming videos, and still felt behind my competitors.
Nice.
Then I discovered
you could go to my
something that
website and
changed
book a one-on-one
everything.
with me.
Here's what actually works. Step 1, stop creating from scratch every single
you
time.
need to
Step 2,
enlighten
build
me
systems that work while you
on
sleep.
what you
Step
do.
3, focus on client work instead of content stress. Your expertise deserves better than burnout. Follow for more time-saving hacks that actually work.
Yep, 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 yep. 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 I'm very happy with it. Very, very happy. It is at... Oh, it's at... There we go. SimpleTechSkills.com. Take a screenshot, take a screenshot, take a screenshot. When you sign up, go down. That's it. Meet Cam. Your content automation team publishes 4 times a day, and you never have to get on camera. It's your own personal AI clone that will look like you, talk like you, even write like you. You can sign up. We're having a free training this Sunday as the official date, but on the other side is the price and the calendar link. So you can basically sign up and just get enrolled. We're already enrolling members this week already. So very nice. And then some people want to book the one-on-one. Yeah, you could book one-on-one. The community or the academy, that's the community. That's still there. And yeah. And if you guys want to, I want to take a screenshot. Sure. There you go. Take a screenshot, take a screenshot, take a screenshot. You could also send me a DM. Nice to meet you. What do you do? Oh, you need a bio. Very nice. So happy with this guy. He's doing really good. I think we're going to take a break there. Can I add audio to Claude? How do you do that? I want to find that out. I don't want to waste, like, that would be a little too much right now. But, done. Did we push a new one? Did he push an update? Done CSS change, white to black, fixed, before accounts scheduled and completed after accounts, meaning it was actually published. No, you can... you don't need to look at the API for, like, counting. You could literally look at whatever's in the database. Like, it doesn't need to, like, sync with whatever's in getlate.dev. You can just use whatever's posted in this, like, the status down below. Like if it's scheduled, like, or completed, basically. I'd rather count that. Or I guess if it has that, then we're double check, because right now it's still, let me refresh, it's still not showing the count of the videos. Let me take a screenshot for you. Okay. Oh, late typing. Thank you so much, David. I will pin that in your comment. This is where you can get Cam today. In your business, you could clone yourself, anyone, pump out content multiple times a day with a click of 3 buttons. That's all. If you could click 3 buttons, you could push content out for only $4 a video, roughly, just round up. Just round up. Nice. HeyGen is sending me lots of emails right now. That every video is done. It's like super annoying. All right. Ooh. Ooh, I think I'm presenting this to a hackathon. Oh, check this out. Let me show you guys this. AI Tinkers. So that's this 29th, basically. So if you'd like to showcase your work, I think I submitted, but I don't know if they accepted me. Maybe I have to log in. I'll log in and see. But I'm going to give a demo, and apparently Alibaba Wan is going to be there. We get to meet the creator of the Alibaba Wan series. These. Ooh. What do you have? Open source. Animate more powerful. Do you want text to image, text to video, reference the video, full high speed? Wow. Build with an API, with WAN API. Build with WAN. So, I'm going to demo this there. But yeah, that's going to be an event. So, you guys could get Cam in your business. We're releasing him this week to beta test users so that we get some feedback, suggestions. Obviously, there's tons of improvements that could be done. But all in all, I am so happy with him. I am so, like, I would not have been able to get this far without Claude. For sure. Claude has done all of this work. Cool beans. Let me just switch over. Nice. Very nice. Four hours. 3 hours, 45 minutes. If you made it this far in the live stream, comment down below. Super fan. So I know who my super fans are. To make it to the very end of the live stream of the hackathon, we're going to look back at this and be like, those were the times we were vibe coding. Like, people were like, how'd you build it? And be like, I've been live streaming for the past 2 months. Vibe coding this whole thing. In public. Just building in public. You guys have seen the wins, the frustrations, the bugs, the iterations, the boring screens that doesn't work. And now we got a really good flow. And we just, as you can see how fast it is to burn money. Hot Sauce is a super fan. I gotcha. Back, yeah. Pro Vibe affiliate says, I think I've been here 5 minutes. Oh, 5 minutes? Okay, 5 seconds. Let me show you something cool. Because you haven't seen this whole thing. So let me give you the 30-second version. This is Cam. It's a content automation app. And it allows you to basically, when it comes time to create content, you click generate. It will automatically write content for your business in your brand voice. Boop, there it is. It's posting 10 times a day more. It's posting 10 times more than your competitors, actually helping them outrank you. You know that feeling. You spend hours crafting the perfect social media post only to see it get buried under a sea of content from your competitors. Meanwhile, blah, 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 blah. So wrote all that content. Then you click add to process. I'm not going to press it right now because it's $4. And then it will go through the process to write the script, generate the voice, create the avatar, create the B-roll, edit everything together, and post across 6 social media profiles. So when you go to the calendar, you can see we've been posting, and we will have 4 posts all set up tomorrow, and they all look like this.
Do you know Claude just launched inside Excel and it's about to change everything? Most people are still manually debugging formulas like it's 2010.
Hey, there's
I've been
more
testing this
lighting.
for 2 weeks.
I don't know if you
reads your
noticed,
entire
but there's
workbook,
more 3-point
explains
lighting.
any
See the
formula
rim?
with cell citations and can
That's
update
3-point
assumptions
lighting.
without breaking dependencies. It
It
even
makes all the
traces those
difference. I
annoying
used to be a
hash
lighting
errors to their
designer,
source
so I
instantly.
better use my
Imagine
degree
asking your spreadsheet why
for
revenue
something.
projections look weird and getting actual answers with proof. Mike Deb was locking changer for anyone running financial models. Follow for more AI tools
Who's
that actually
that?
save time.
I'm going to put random people in there, and that's it. It will take 8 minutes to publish a video, and the cost per video is only, let's say under $4, let's say, because it could vary depending on how long the script is, basically. And that is Cam, your content automation app. Not bad. I'm gonna record a bunch of short film content right after this and demo. Now it's the marketing of it basically, because that was production. Okay, you built a product, so what? Now the real sauce is marketing it. How do you get your first 100 customers? Basically, paying customers, not free trials, paying customers. Because if they pay, it's because it solves a problem or a pain point. It's not a nice to have. They have to need it like they can't breathe water. And the alternative is to go to post manually. This is going to get you addicted, honestly. You want to talk about addiction? I haven't posted content for the last 2 weeks, and I have been loving my life that I don't have to post content 4 times a day every day. So it will like cause an addiction where you don't want to go back. You're like, I had to post content today, and I was like, oh, this sucks. Like straight up, I was like, this is stupid. I'm gonna go do something else with my life. What is the best way to write a blank in a prompt? Just write the prompt, basically. Very interesting. So the app is live. Simple Text Skills is the website. Sign up today. Get on the first beta users, because I'm actually giving it, I don't want to say it, but it's technically 50% off. Since you guys are here and you guys are super fans, it's technically 50% off when you go to the website. It's not that price. It's 50% off. I give you guys the homie discount. It's for the first like 50 people. I'm giving homie discounts for the first 50 basically. So it's 50% off. And then you get it. Is that Tom? I think Tom's on live now. It works. I'm excited. What a labor of love. Meaning labor, I don't have to do this anymore. Have a wonderful night, everyone. David, Hot Sauce, all the MVPs. Let me see MVPs list. MVP list. How do you see list? Okay, there we go. David, Hot Sauce, Madalena. Sorry, it's tired for me. Madalena, Pro Vibe, J-Mock's coming back. Always, every time. Hattie, Nosh, you've been watching very long. Welcome. Team Littlefoot. Actually, wait, what car do you have? That is a Nissan Hardbody? Dude, hold on, Team Littlefoot? Dude, your car is dope. I'm looking at your thumbnail. Hattie, nice to meet you. And then Yug and BB. Hope each of you have a wonderful night. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. And everyone on YouTube. Wow, I could retire. I made a penny on TikTok live stream. You know what? We're going to YouTube. YouTube pays better. I'm tired. I've had a long day.